Hello, guys. Kevin and Glenn, and that's probably about everybody that's here. Let me make sure my analytics and all that good stuff is working. We are broadcasting because I've got to see it on the TV. Let me get the YouTube one going. Okay, got live. Stream health is healthy. All right. Hi, guys. Yeah, we're going to hang out for a little while tonight. I don't know how long we're going to be on because uh, I'm kind of wiped out this week, but we'll be on for a while anyway. I just don't have a whole lot of motivation this week. I don't know why, but yeah, we'll be here for a while. Going to start on a new build tonight, and we'll see if that peps me up a little bit, or if yeah, I don't know. Just kind of here today. Um, but anyway, let's get into it. I'm going to start on one of my Grail kits that I've had for hidden in the stash for a long time. I've got two. Actually, have two of these. Um, this is the 1983 Firebird Custom Target Top from Revell. It's a 1/25th scale kit. It only came out once in this format, and then once in the SE, which had like a eggplant colored car on the front. This is one kind of like AMT. They kind of change the tooling every year to update the keep up with the models. So this one only came out one time, and it's kind of cool because it's got the target top instead of the T tops. So that's what we're gonna do, and so this kit is from like 1983, I believe. Yeah, 1983. Um, the decals are toast, but we can work around that. I've got plenty of Firebird decals floating around. The only thing I don't have is that turbo Phoenix for the hood, but we can work around that. I've got some other stuff that could work for that. Uh, this one does have got about 4 hours so you can start putting your rolls back together. Probably this one done tomorrow. No. This one, say it's one of my grill kits, so we're going to take time on this one. I'm going to plan on wiring it. We may do some plumbing on it. Do it for sure. Going to do a two-tone paint job on it. That kind of stuff. We may swap out the wheels because it does have the funky hubcap turbine wheel things I never was a big fan of. So we may swap out the wheels. When I built this back in 1983, I built it as a Pro Street. So I cut the back half and had big tires stuck on. Actually, at that time I didn't have big tires, so I actually glued two sets of tires together, so it looked like it had dualies in the back. But yeah, we're gonna do this one up, and hopefully it'll turn out nice. Turned out pretty good when I built it. What is it now? Almost 50 years ago, 40 odd years ago, 43 years ago when I built it. So yeah, we're gonna. It does have the V8. With the V8, and we do have air conditioning compressor and alternator and power steering pump. All that stuff is on there. And we will probably I want to detail that engine bay up. So we may cut up some of the stuff out of there and put dimensional pieces in, because like the battery and stuff was all molded in. I don't think I'm going to Pro Street it this time. I guess I've got the other one back there. I may Pro Street that one. I think we're going to do this one and say, other than detailing it out, kind of to match the box art, except for the wheels, because I do not like those wheels. Never have. And basically the same wheels they had in '79. They just put those funky little hubcaps over the center of them. So that's what we got. That's the kind of plans. we got for it. It has it's got 36 stages for construction, plus the decals at stage 37. The decals are shot, so we'll have to do something else for those. But building a 16 scale Kentworth Aerodyne, cool. That's when I graduated high school and started college. When I built this kit, I was actually in college. Built it at college. The one I did back then, I painted bright Teslas at orange enamel was what it was, and it was bright. I don't have any pictures of it. It did not survive the move back from college. So yeah, I have no. Just the only thing I have is my memories on that one. But we're gonna do back in '83. Yep. If I graduated high school '83, went to college, and put decals on your honeymoon. Huh? Maybe that's why you're in trouble all the time, Kevin. I'm sorry to hear that, Glenn. Yeah, I did the whole college summer job thing at the lake resort, and did a lot of things I probably shouldn't have done with a lot of people I probably shouldn't have been with. Don't know how I kept it stayed out of jail, but we did, and stayed single by the skin of my teeth. I think at that point. Hey, Panzergat, how you doing? You must be have some insomnia because it's midnight over there for you guys over there in Scotland. And another reason this kind of only came out one time is because this is also what they turned into kit. So they modified the kit, the model kit for Knight Rider to do the Knight Rider model. '78, we were still living on the farm, and if I'd have told my dad I was done with school in '78, he'd have probably planted me underneath the house. Hey, Jason, how you doing tonight? Here we are, June already. That means we only got 8 weeks until the start of the Pinewood Derby group build. Yeah, we got our Super Bee done there, Jason. And I'm still waiting for the part to start the other one. I built more Mopars in the last couple of weeks than I have anything else. Hey, Lance, how you doing tonight? This body, for its age, is in really good shape. In fact, I could probably, if I wanted to go that route, I could probably get away with just polishing it, but and clearing it. But we're not. We're going to do a two-tone paint job on it. No, I don't have a cold. In fact, just came back from the swimming pool. That's probably why I'm tired. I've just been kind of lethargic all week. Part of the reason I went to the pool today too, to try and get some exercise in, because I haven't done crap all week long. And it was a little bit cold still, but it wasn't too bad. Never forget, I sent a picture of a CUDA kit, the same as the Stardust, just different color and decals. Yeah, by the way, okay, I'm thinking about it. Yeah, here is the Super Bee. Let me move my mic. We got finished. This is Lieutenant Dan started this kit and he lost interest in it, so while I was at the show, he gave it to me, and we've got it finished up. He had already done most of the bottom chassis part. He had most of the engine built and painted and wired when he gave it to me. Again, he had probably 3/4 of the interior done. We just basically had to paint it and finish putting it together, do the dashboard and stuff like that. But it turned out well. Kind of showed me places that I needed to adjust for when I start that the Super Bee build that I've got coming up. Hey Rick, how you doing tonight? Because as soon as Don sends me the hood, I'm probably going to start on that Super Bee. Let's see here. I found a picture on the internet one night and kind of locked it in that's what I wanted to do. Let's see if I can throw that picture on this one. I believe I do. Let's go into cars. No, it's not there. Let me Maybe I don't have it on this one anymore. Let's try save pictures. I know it's on one of the computers. Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay, now I found it. Let me get it put up here. Share screen. Share window. Get the stage. Yeah, so we were cruising the interwebs one night and came across this picture of this orange Super B, 70 Roadrunner, Coronet Roadrunner, not 70 Coronet Super. I got 70 Coronet Super B with a Superbird wing on it. So, and I just thought that was cool as hell. So I've been collecting. I have built the wing for it. I've got that. Waiting for the pickle fork, trident hood, however you want to, whatever name you want to call it by, for that, for the body. And then I have 3D printed Pro Street wheels because I'm gonna Pro Street it. Well, the kit's already a Pro Stock or Pro Street, but it's gonna have this style of wheel on it. So, but I'm waiting to get that hood from Don, and then we will start on that. We will start on that build. Come on. There we go. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I thought it looked cool. We did this research. It did not ever come factory with that, but you could go to your Mopar dealer and I think they were like $100 or $125 at that time, and buy one and have either install it yourself or have the service department put it on. So I'm assuming that's what that was done with that car. Hey Chet, how you doing? And once I saw that picture, it's like, yeah, I want to build that one. So it is on top of my stack to build. As soon as I get that hood from Don, we'll be starting on that one. Hey Boston, how you doing? Along with the rest of the Pontiacs I got planned for this year. So I've got at least 2, 3, probably 4 or 5 more Pontiacs I want to get done this year, because I want to load up the table with Pontiacs at Acme this year. So you guys want to come in, the drill. The link is pinned in the chat. They did move it on YouTube instead of being at the top now. It's at the bottom of the chat, but it is there. Getting the seam work done and all the little scratches on this body from rolling around in that box for 43 years. I do have a late model Pontiac engine that I could put in there, but we'll go with the kit engine this time. So I've got another one of these, so I can always go ape on the second one. The only one of these I still don't have is the the SE version of the 83 with the one that was in Eggplant. And I've seen them. They just want too much money for them every time I find one. But I'll eventually I'll get one at a decent price, I'm sure. Hopefully, because they're not. I mean, they're not going to come back because they keep modifying the tooling every year to match the newer cars. So it would require all new tooling to go back to this one. And I want to do, say, get this one done. I want to get the 68 done, another 68 done. I want to do it with the Phoenix on it. I got the 85 and the 80, 85 and 84 Fieros here. Don't want to get done. I got the Bonneville back there. I really want to get into that one, but that's a long-term project. That one, the trumpeter kit. And then I picked up a couple more at the show last time too. I got the 87 Blackbird. I think it's that one I got was 87 Blackbird. I don't remember what the other one was. I got two of them at the show, but I don't remember. Oh, the other one I think was a 77. I think I got a 77 and 87. The two I got at the show. You knocking trees over there, Kevin? I would like to. I don't have that many. If you count my duplicates, I'm down to only about 7 or 8 Pontiacs left in the stash. If you discount those, but I have 4 of the 68s back there, so I know just of those alone.
Howdy, Bob. How you doing
Kevin.
today?
Yeah, we're here.
Not into it today, huh?
No, just kind of blah day.
I was hoping you'd amp me up so I'd go home and get started again.
Well, I am starting on a new build. I've just been kind of lethargic all week long. I don't know. Over the weekend and yesterday and today, just been kind of blah. I mean, I went to the pool today and got my exercise.
I know the feeling.
But
I got another 4 hours. I can put that thing back together and be back where I started again. Got the Dremel outside and cut up all the resin so I didn't have to do it indoors.
And get the dust everywhere, yeah.
Only thing going to be left of that is the resin, the roof and tailgate. The rest of it's going to be the old-fashioned styrene, thank God. I don't think I'm going to take on any more big projects like this one. Stay with the snap kits after this one for a little while, you know.
There's at least something with a little less scratch building involved.
Yeah. Yeah, I did get my Kaleido clear varnish ordered, and that stuff came like the next morning. Ordered it 10 hours later, it was at my door. Cool. That and the UV resin. Yeah, I'm going to try that on this build.
Yeah, I use
that. Get away from all that stinky stuff.
Yeah, I use it almost exclusively for body filler and stuff anymore.
Yep. I hope that clear varnish holds up as good as 2K. I'll get away from that stinky paint altogether if it's that good.
I mean, everybody's saying it's really good, but it's new too, so we don't know what it's going to look like in 4 years or 5 years or 10 years.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the only thing I worry about. Is the last one held up 31 years and still looks like the day it was done. I'd hate to have him come back in 5 years and say, "Oh, it's all cracked up."
I mean, the ones I've done in Future or the ones I've done in Testers and Animals and stuff, none of them have yellowed, but
Oh yeah,
I don't, you just never know.
yeah, I got a few of those. Yeah, let's see what
In fact,
going
I
on.
had to throw away my bottle of Future because it looked like beer. It was so dark.
Go as slow as I can, Jason. Yep, I'm on the loose again.
And my problem right now is not with the companies having fast shipping; it's the freaking postal service sending my mail anywhere but here.
Yeah, yeah, that's why I waited to order that Kaleido Clear so it didn't get too cold and ruin it. It's still getting down around 45 degrees at night around here.
I ordered 2 bottles of Mr. Surfacer 1500 Black primer last week. They shipped it out the next day, and it was in Kansas City the day after that. That was like last Wednesday, and it is still not here.
That's funny, bud. Imagine how long it'd take to cover your walls with styrene. Huh? More sidewalks tore up. Man, they keep tearing them up and not fixing them.
You can get the styrene in 4x8 sheets. You sure can.
Yeah, you can. We always bought it for yeah. What did we? Oh yeah, they bought 1/4 inch sheets of it when I did models of our cabinets at work. They had me build scale models of each cabinet for Keiko's.
You go buy one
Did
of the
it out of
bigger sign shops. They get the styrene in rolls
yeah.
and cut you out a piece any size you want. 8 days till surgery. I hope you good luck on that. Surgery
Yeah,
can
exactly,
be a
Chet.
big deal.
Yeah, I hope it heals good for you. Yeah, I spent like a month just building models, all the different cabinets they made.
I don't know, Rick, where he's at. He must not. He's not run into him yet.
Order scale models. Don't run
Rick
over
wanted
me,
to see the
lady.
kid throw rocks at you again.
I'll tell you what, they did it the next day too, and their uncle or whatever was walking with them. I said something to him about it. He got all shitty with me. Like I knew one of the kids in my family was throwing rocks at somebody. I'd do something about it. Got to be careful what you say when you live in the hood, you know. Yeah, I've been staying away from over at the park. Kids get wound up over there. You never know what they're going to do. End up getting a shiv in my side or something. Yeah, it'd probably kill Billy if they hit her with that rock. That rock was about the size of a baseball. Go ahead. It could happen. I've seen everything else out here happen. I think it was a year ago December. I'd seen that kid getting shot over at the basketball court. They never did find the guy that shot him. All we know it was drug related, of course. I was too far away to see the people that actually did the shooting. I could see the gun smoke. Looked like they were shooting cannons. It was a cold December day. And,
Hey Ryan,
a
how you
gun
doing
will,
tonight?
a gun when you shoot it'll make like smoke rings.
Uh-huh.
There was 5 shots one way and 1 shot back. Kid didn't survive it. I ain't hiding in my house because of them. If they shoot me, they get rid of all my problems, I guess. There's Toasty. Ain't that Ryan?
Yeah.
Yeah. Trying to remember everybody's name. It's a chore for me to remember. You know who does that, Buzz. I ain't even going to say either. But to say they're little thugs. They couldn't be more than 12 years old. Boy's definitely got an arm on him. He should be playing baseball instead of throwing rocks. I even showed him pictures of my models and your guys' models on YouTube and stuff. They were, well, that's cool, but whatever. Trying to influence them, get them doing something better than what they're doing. Yeah, my other power chair, it's called a Majestic brand, and it says that on the side. They kept saying, that guy thinks he's majestic. It's like, no, that's the brand of my wheelchair, you dumbass. Majestic Kev, huh? So if I was riding a Jazzy, they'd call me a Jazzy dude. They're not a very bright kid. Surprised they knew how to read. Yep, rolling the hood. We got the old machine out today. That way the dog can ride if she wants. I don't plan on being out long today. I want to get back and get going on that build. I think she's about out of steam anyway.
Pimp Daddy Cab rolling in the hood.
So close to getting that thing back together. Oh no, there's Silas's grandma. I might get stuck entertaining Silas here. I seen him yesterday.
That's good.
He lost his 2 front teeth and he gained probably 20 pounds. He's a chunky little dude now.
That's
I
good.
was
Last
getting,
time I heard about him, he was in hospital, so that's
yeah,
good. To,
Christmas time he was in for a month. They had him in an oxygen tent and stuff. Seems like he's doing better. Every time I see him, I get depressed, thinking the poor kid's gonna live that way his whole life. Steal the wheels. They don't realize I can get up off this thing if I have to. I just do this so I don't wear myself out walking around the block.
okay, got that scene fixed. one looks good over here.
Yeah, the other chair's probably 12 mile an hour. This one's only 5. Actually, it's called an MPV 5 just because it only goes 5 mile an hour. I got one out, a chair out in the shed that'll do 25. It's more like a tricycle or a motorized trike, I guess you'd say. It was too fast for the dogs. That thing you could do wheelies and everything on. And a driver's suit complete with a diaper, huh? And a cooling vest. I'd never have to go home then.
Okay, there's another one.
Yeah, space pants. Leave home with a jar of Tang and a bottle of water. I'd never have to go home, right?
You have to go home and charge your
Mm-hmm.
chair up.
Yeah, this one takes quite a while to charge compared to the other one. Batteries are so old in this one. Kind of limits how far we can go. The new chair, they claim 15 miles, but I've never took a chance to see if it go that far.
My dad's had a pretty good range.
Yeah.
He could run
And
around on it all day long.
I can probably get 5 or 6 miles out of this one with new batteries. But I hate to buy batteries for this old chair. As soon as I do that, the motor would probably burn up in it. I've had this thing probably 8 years. Like an old shoe. Once you get used to it, it's comfortable. You wouldn't believe the stuff we see when we're out rolling around like this. We found 2 or 3 people dead on the sidewalk and all kind of stuff. Car crashes. Had my dog attacked once. Had to have her stitched back up. It's a cruel world out here. Let's see who's sneaking up behind me. Go on, man. Behave yourself. Yeah, Buds, remember, you ever read that book about the guy that walked cross country backwards? Walking backwards. That's an interesting book. I don't think I know, Chet. One guy got off the bus one day and sat down in somebody's grass and fell over dead. What you looking for?
Okay, I have to.
Lose something? Oh, that's Robert's daughter, I think.
No, I don't know.
Yeah, that's Rob. Robert lives there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Robert lives here. Yeah, he's been sick quite a bit though. He just got out of rehab, I think, or nursing home.
What's up, Uncle? Everything good?
Oh yeah,
How you been?
just out rolling, man.
Glad to see you now. You get the ass here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kevin Travels and Adventures. Yeah. Yep.
What up, Billy?
Yeah.
Could have found it.
What's going on? Not to be nosy.
She lost her phone. She said,
Oh,
lost her daughter's phone. It's on and it's ringing. It's pinging right here.
oh, really?
They could have probably found it.
Yeah,
Ain't it over there?
Oh, that probably is it. Let me see.
yeah. He
That's
just
the phone. Trust me, that's it. That's all right. Stop it. Come on, that's okay.
oh, they're tracking down their phone. Gonna say Robert just got out of a nursing home. I wouldn't go knocking on his door. Rock my world. Huh? Well, at least you found it.
Yeah, I need. I see no crowd. Well, whoever that, your daughter lucky. Okay.
Yeah, you're lucky there.
Up and down there all day. She's lucky.
Surprised I didn't run over it.
Thank you.
You. There's Kylie. Did you get rid of all your cat food? Yeah. What are you doing, Kylie? Come here. Come here, you. The little dog is so cool. Come here.
I guess it was sitting on top of the car.
Come see you. Oh, that hurt. You gonna say hi to everybody? Huh? You gonna say hi to everybody? I'm gonna dog nap you. Give you a major haircut.
I just had
Ooh.
5 forms.
Oh,
Go get a couple.
I think I just popped my hernia. Picking you up. Where's Brett? You're supposed to come up here to me. You need a haircut, sister. Yeah, you do.
Oh.
I got me a new dog. See ya. Oh yeah? What happened? Oh really? When was that? Today? Wow. Hope he's all right.
Yep. Right along with Kevin.
Yeah, they took my neighbor to the hospital yesterday, I guess. He's been dealing with cancer and stuff. That's not good.
Yep.
I'm surprised he's lasted this long. He's got his whole head bandaged up and everything. Started out with skin cancer and went deeper from there. You gonna go home with me? Huh? Roxanne have fun with you. She'd give you all kind of hugs, wouldn't she? She'd take me away from all these crazy people. Oh. Oh.
We got 16 watching now. Welcome to the party, everybody.
You're getting old, little girl. I'd take you home, give you a haircut and a bath. Sit right next to Roxy, wouldn't you? Okay, Piggy. Oh, that hurt. Man. Ooh. You better go in the house.
Hey,
At
Jimmy.
least you look.
My
See where-
phone ain't working.
What's up, Jimmy?
What's
Jimmy,
up?
Jimmy. How's that new truck doing?
Ooh, it's lovely.
Just lovely, huh?
Oh yeah.
That's cool.
Stereo and it sucks, but that's a later problem.
Yeah, you can. That's easy enough to fix.
Yeah,
You can put a pretty nice sound system in a pickup truck.
I'm gonna take all the old stuff that was in my old truck out and put it in the new one.
Yeah.
'Cause I had just had the stereo redone in that old truck before I bought the new one.
That's only one downfall of a wagon. It's hard to get a good sound system in a wagon. No trunk for the bass. I went and bought a whole new system for our wagon and had it in a week and just took it out. Wasn't even worth messing with.
Redone in that old truck before I bought the new one.
Evening, Ken. How you doing?
That's only
I'm good. How you guys doing?
wagon. It's hard to get a
It's
good
fine.
sound system in a wagon. What's up, Ken? For the bass.
Not much.
You're
How you
gonna
doing,
mute your
Jimmy?
YouTube.
Kevin?
For a wagon.
What's up? Do you have the video playing in the background?
Yeah, I'm trying to get my volume shut off. Hang on a second.
No, you're
I'm
good.
getting an echo now.
I'm good. Hang on.
I should have hushed and started
Okay.
blaming Kevin.
Captain Obvious here.
You do the Lou Gehrig
Hang on, let me
speech.
get my headphones on.
I have something come in the mail today.
I'm working on it.
Got the service bed I ordered.
Cool.
Big ladder rack.
There we go. All right, I can hear you
So
guys
did
now.
some
Catch you later, Jason.
tailgate. Yeah. That I'm waiting on the wheels still for it. That's going on that 78 Firestone truck.
Yeah, it's always my fault. I'm used to it.
And then got the wheels where they're going to be sitting on the GTO. Doing the small tire. Mickey Thompson's on the back. And then got a big LS, the Whipple on top of it. I'm going to try to shoehorn into this without cutting the hood.
Is that the Grand Prix?
Nah, it's the GTO.
Oh, GTO.
The 2003
Yeah.
started? Yeah.
The Holden, yeah.
Yeah, the Holden
GTO,
Commodore.
J6, whatever they call that thing.
Yeah.
Make a cool little race car.
Yeah. They were really like peppy ass cars. They were fucking fast.
Which Ford you working on today, Ken?
I am putting my carriage bolts into the back cover of that tubbed car.
Oh, the little bolts? Yeah.
Yeah. I got that down to a science if you guys want to zoom in on me for a second here. Okay,
Yeah,
so
you're
let
on
me
big
show you.
screen.
So I pre-drilled this and sorted out and picked a bunch of little pins, sewing pins that I
Yeah.
stole from the old lady. Okay, so what I do is I take a little pin, try to
Careful
grab
you
one,
don't-
and
Careful
try
you
not
don't
to drop 'em.
swallow those pins.
Yeah, or drop them on the floor so my
Yeah.
socks don't. Okay, then I stick it in the hole.
So she said,
Okay, then I put my fingertip on the head, and you got the pin sticking down. I stick it into this little piece of foam pad here so that when I cut it off, it don't go flinging. And
Yeah.
then I take my diagonal side cutters from underneath, get up close, snip, drop the pin into a magnet bowl. Then I use UV resin and a toothpick
To-
and just hit the bottom of the pin and then hit it with a light for 5 seconds.
Yeah, the bottom of that's going to be hidden anyway, right?
Yeah. And I think that's going to be okay to be raised just that little bit. But anyway, that's what I'm working on.
Yeah, the
Give it some depth.
So I got my my Falcon project here. I got my decals on today. I'll be clear coating tomorrow.
Yeah, it came out cool.
Yeah, not bad for homemade decals. And then I just about wrapped up my Grandpa's Galaxy kit too. So
Yeah, that's
looks
cool.
real
about
good.
done with that one.
Yeah.
It's a 69 Galaxy. So I've been having fun.
Yeah, those straight pins work good for lock barrels on your doors and glove box and trunk too.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
That right size for that.
Ooh.
Yeah, never thought of that.
Yeah, I use those on the snaps on my 67 AC Cobra. I built a 16th scale one where the snaps go for the tonneau cover.
And if you're doing a larger scale stuff, a 16th or 12 scale, they make perfect the door locks that would
Yeah.
on the old cars that would stick up the buttons. They're perfect
it
for
would
that.
be for a bigger scale. The only thing
That-
is, I think even though I shot this in matte black, I think I'm gonna have to hit it with matte clear because occasionally the glue comes through on the other side and leaves a shiny spot.
Yeah.
and being that this is water-based stuff, there's not a lot of cleaner that I can put in there to erase that.
Yeah.
So I think I'll just shoot it with some matte clear and be all right. So I thought I'd tune in and watch you guys, and I still got about 20 more of these to go. So
Yeah.
There you
carry
go.
on.
And the rest of your
Good way
straight
to-
pins, them good for pinning your mirrors and stuff too.
Yeah. Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, save your cutoffs. They're definitely good for pinning stuff.
For sure.
Not like they cost $1 million, but
Yeah, these were free. Debbie won't know until the next time she tries to make a blouse.
yeah.
Where's my pins?
I'll
Just
be
tell
down
her,
there looking
what do
for
you
my.
mean? You used them all.
I'll give her the leftovers. Say
Every
it.
time
Yeah.
I think a lifetime supply was like $5 or $6.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure it is.
Every time I got to hem my pants or something, I'm looking for the pins. It's like, where did I put those again?
I'll tell you what, though, it was an ordeal because I grabbed one pin and said, "Yeah, that's cool," and I decided to go for the project and drilled all my holes. But then I found out there was a major inconsistency with
Oh,
the
yeah.
pins. So I
Yeah.
had to sort them like eggs. I had grade A, B, C, and D. You know? And the ones I thought I was going to use ended up being the ones I rolled out because they were a little too big and out of scale.
Yeah.
Oh, funny how I get myself in a rabbit hole.
Yeah, I do all the sewing around here, so she'd be stealing my pins. I got a pretty cool sewing machine. I could sew some stuff if I have to.
There you
I'm
go.
always making her pillowcases and stuff. That's
Are you
easy
gonna-
stuff.
Can you make upholstery? Or is it probably not heavy duty enough for that? Huh?
Yeah, I've done a couple seat seat covers for like my other chair. And not much to it.
Yeah, I think these were just a couple bucks on Amazon for 1,000 or something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, I
1,000.
bought a bunch of thumbtacks and snaps and stuff to make Baby Moon hubcaps. I got 4 containers of Baby Moon hubcaps now. rivet heads that are they look just like a baby moon hubcap. They're aluminum. I'm going to use them on the Astro van if I ever get this project done. Baby moons with Firehawk tires.
So your real Astro van, you had flames and everything on it, huh?
Yeah, well my signature pinstripes, they were two-tone pinstripes, and at the end of each pinstripe I always put a flame at the end. And I had a pattern cut out of frisking film. And I'd layer the colors, and then I'd do the pinstripe around the end of the flame. But I don't have any pictures of the darn thing because my film. I didn't have my film developed, and I just found it like 6 months ago. Took it up to have it developed. It was too old.
Oh, that's a bummer.
So my sister's trying to get a hold of one of my cousins because she's got all my aunt's photographs. She always took pictures of people when you were at their house with your car, and I'm hoping she has pictures of it.
Oh,
I know
yeah,
Bill
there you go.
Borgen has pictures, but for some reason he keeps forgetting to send me the pictures. I did the
He's
stripes on his truck too, the same way. His were pink and purple on a red step side truck. Everywhere he goes, people comment how I did the end of the stripe with those flames and that. That was always my signature thing.
I guess I'll have to wait till you do the model so I can see it because it's
Yeah,
hard for me to picture really.
yeah. It's a couple people would actually walk up to the van and try to peel the flames off. They look like stickers. But they were actually buried under the clear. Guy kept saying, "I know that's stickers." I'm like, "Dude, it's not. I only spent a week painting them on. I should know."
Yeah, my dad's Cutlass, the pinstripes at the ends had the Pontiac Rocket or Oldsmobile Rocket at the end of it.
Yeah,
A lot of pinstripes.
there's all kind of cool stuff you can do to the beginning. I usually did like an arrowhead, and then at the end I would end up in a little flame before and after the door handles. If a door handle interrupted the stripe. I think we had 3 days striping Bill's step side pickup. I think it was a 66, like a China red. And he wanted pink and purple stripes for whatever reason, but it looked good on that red. Definitely a 90s looking truck, that's for sure. I guess that was his dad's truck, and he had a body shop restore it for him. I don't think
Now,
he's driven it more than 5 miles in the last 20 years.
so is the Astro van just a product of having a young family and having to have that kind of vehicle?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
same here.
I always liked the Astro vans over the Caravans were all front wheel drive. They were always kind of wimpy to me. I always thought the Astro would be easier to customize. That's why I decided to repaint it. It was burgundy and silver, and Jimmy's got the prototype of how I was going to do it. That Astro van he has, and I found out how much the House of Colors paint was, and decided to go with white and silver instead. And then I blew pearl over everything after it was done, and then 4 coats of clear.
Yeah, those days where we were forced to have family vehicles.
Yep.
Before the vans came out, I had an '82 Mercury Marquis station wagon, big old boat, and it was a nice car. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
really nice. Kind of reminded me of the Family Truckster from Vacation, the movie.
Yeah.
But I put Kragers and white letter raised tires on it,
Oh, yeah.
just because I had to,
Yeah.
And got a lot of compliments, actually.
Well, even the wagon I drive, I have extra tires, white letter tires, and baby moons I put on it. I haven't put them on in a few years, but I got to have something that looks cool.
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
I had 2 or 3 of them Astro vans. The first one was charcoal gray and silver, and of course I striped it too. The second one we did those stripes, and then ghost flames around the bottom belt lines. It's pretty cool. Everywhere we went, you come out of the store, people will be staying around looking at it. You kind of get tired of that after a while, especially if you're in a hurry. People want to talk about your car, you know.
Yep.
I even get that with our wagon. When I go to the store, I'll come out and there'll be a few people looking at it. It's just a station wagon, people.
I need a good pair of tweezers. I ruined mine.
I hear you.
What's Chet saying? Let's see. When you're chasing rabbits, avoid the yeah, the hookah smoking caterpillar. Remember, yeah, the white rabbit. So I don't know what to clean this with because I just tried Windex and that really didn't work. Can't use alcohol because it'll reactivate the.
Oh, that's the Kaleido Black Primer or what?
Yeah.
Yeah. So alcohol affects the Kaleido, huh?
It'll soften it up, yeah.
Yeah.
Like that's what I used on my like letters here. That's bare metal foil before the paint.
Yep.
So what I did
I'll
is
have to-
that was just a little bit of alcohol on a tiny Q-tip to clean them back up again.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do a test spray of that Kaleido varnish and let him see it before I finish the model with it. I may have to go down and spend $100 on 2K. I guess his money.
You can just get small. You can get a small amount.
This little script came out good on the fender.
Oh, last time I bought a pint of the clear and hardener, it was like $80. Then I gotta
Oh, no.
get reducer for it.
Well, like MCW, you can get like bottles this size of 2K.
Yeah, I know. I could do that.
I mean, in the long run, it's more expensive that way, but you're not
Yeah.
dropping $100 on a quart of, when you need half an ounce.
Your tip on refrigerating that hardener seems to be working for me.
That's the only way I could keep mine at least a year that way.
Yeah, because I
Otherwise, I
ruined
was
more of
lucky
that.
I was lucky to get 3 months out of it. I don't know why somebody don't put that hardener in a blister pack like you have mustard, ketchup in. Sell it in
Hey,
those quantities, you know.
yeah, like a dosage.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's an idea. We get rich.
a new marketing idea for the models. Well, a lot of times, even if you're doing touch up on a real car, you don't need that much hardener. A
Right.
couple blister packs would do enough for a spray gun, you know.
I used to paint cars in the garage, but it was few and far between. So it might be like one now, and then the
Yep.
next one be 2 or 3 years down the road. So every time I went to paint the next one, the hardener was shot.
Oh yeah, yeah. I went down.
The clear was fine, you know.
I went down and opened my pint of Omni high solid clear, and it looked like solid plexiglass. Popped the lid open. It's like, well, I'm not going to be using that.
What
That
happened to
Kaleido
Jimmy?
wasn't that Kaleido wasn't that expensive anyway. I'll just have to be aware that what to use to clean it.
You know, I went to buy some today, and I used my code. And I was going to send you pictures too, so next time Krista or somebody orders for you, you can see where you put the code. But my code did not work, so I have an email to my rep, because that's in my description of my videos too. So
Yeah,
if it ain't working, that's not good.
yeah,
But 10% is 10%. Save
Yeah.
$2 on a $20 bottle, right?
yeah, yeah. I know the fellow down at the body supply we go to, and maybe he'll have a damaged can and sell it to me cheaper or so.
Oh, there you go.
Bill used to supply all my paints. He worked for the Hopkins and Kip here in Akron. That's who supplied all the PPG paint. And you'd tell them what color you wanted, and they'd bring you a little bit in a can, you know.
So the last time I painted any real car or motorcycle was back around the year 2000, and paint was still affordable then.
Yeah,
But I mean, now, my God, it's like $1,000 for a gallon of good, high quality clear or a really good color. It's like
yeah.
$1,000 a gallon.
Well, when I bought that gallon of Wimbledon white for the shop, that Deltron, it was $600 back then.
Even then,
That was
wow.
that was back in '99, I think, is when I bought that. It ended up coming home with me when I retired. I still got like a little less than a half a gallon left.
Yeah, Chet says you get a quart of 2K with hardener for about $50 on Amazon.
Yeah,
The Acme stuff, or there was another one. There's two brands. I think the
yeah, all
Acme
that
one.
pretty much the same. Acme, Transtar, Omni. I usually make sure I get the high solids clear so it builds up better.
I'll tell you what, unless something bad happens that I don't know of yet, like something like yellowing, the Kaleido Clear, I am so happy with that final result.
Oh
And
yeah,
I personally, I don't think I'm ever going to 2K again
yeah,
unless, like I said, I find out it yellows. And
yeah,
hell, that would probably be a couple of years before I learn
yeah.
that right.
No,
I'm
do that,
100
yeah.
models done, and like, oh, they all yellowed.
That's why I said it. That white Olds was done almost 30 years ago, and it still looks the same. I just don't want him coming back in 5 years and bringing me a cracked up model or yellowed, you know.
Yeah, I got to have a guarantee like 90 days.
Yeah, yeah. I'll have to tell him and say, hey, well, I gotta use the base coats that he bought too. That's kind of an issue. I'll have to do some tests and let it gas out a few days before I shoot the Kaleido over it. Even using the dehydrator, it may not remelt the base color like 2K. Also, you get a lot of pop when you put clear over the base color. It helps to even out their colors a lot of times.
Oh, yeah.
That clear actually remelts the base color and helps it settle.
That little sprue pretty much needs to be black, so we'll
That base coat clear coat is awesome stuff, but it's really hard to visualize your final color until you get that
Oh
clear
yeah,
on there. Unless you wet, like if you wet sand it or something, get it wet, then you can look at it and see what it's going to look like. But
yeah.
boy, does that stuff come alive.
We always kept a spray bottle of water to spray out instead of having to put clear on it. That still ain't 100% accurate because it does remelt when the clear hits it. Otherwise, it would peel off.
That's the thing. If you're painting with the nail polish, yeah, it's always a flat
Yep.
texture look to it till you put the clear on it.
Yeah, true base color will usually be matte before you clear it.
Well, it's like this Kaleido. This is on this Falcon. This is not a base coat. I mean, like their colors are gloss, but you got to spray it on super wet to get it glossy.
Yeah.
But I find that if you spray it super wet, it muddles and does not look good. So I kind of spray it on the dry side where it looks matte. But by the time when I put clear on there, it'll be gorgeous.
Oh yeah. Catch later, Chet. Guess he's got
See
a
you,
club
Chet.
meeting.
Yeah, he's got
see
the
that.
Salvinos meeting. He'll be back in half
Yeah.
hour, 45 minutes.
I can't see the comments. Johnny here tonight?
I haven't
I
seen
haven't
him.
I haven't seen him. I
Yeah, we
I
chatted
text
this morning.
I texted him earlier. He never answered back. I hope he's all right. I recommended he go get checked yesterday because he's had that headache for 3 days now. He gets that bad migraines like his mother does. I guess deaf people get headaches too. Not being sarcastic or anything, but that's what happened to my son-in-law before he died. He had a headache for several days and he wouldn't go in and get checked. Poor Krista lost him after a year of them being together.
Yeah, well, that's a sad story.
Yeah, it sure set us back a lot of years.
So I've been fighting an issue since February where I kind of feel sort of dizzy, but I can't explain it. It's not really dizzy, and it's also not vertigo, but it's
Yeah.
similar to both. And what it's come down to is I discovered it's my vision in my left eye. It does all kinds of weird things. Sometimes it's like super bright. Sometimes it's super dark. Sometimes it's like double vision.
Yeah.
And I went to a ophthalmologist because I did have torn retina a couple years ago, so they welded it back together with laser. And I thought, well, maybe that was the problem. But he says, no, everything's 100% healthy. It looks great. Of course, he might be saying that because he might be afraid of a lawsuit.
Right.
But he diagnosed me with what's called migraine with aura.
Huh.
And what that means is the aura part, the definition of it is exactly what I'm experiencing with my eyes. But it generally is with a migraine headache. But I do not get the headaches ever. So
Really?
I think it might be the right track, but I'm not sure it's really that. I think it might be something similar.
Yeah. Could be an inner ear thing too. I get that all the time. Sounds like my heart beating in my eardrum.
I actually bought an eye patch, an old Pirates black eye patch. Like if I'm in a store and because it seems like when I'm at a place where things are close to me, that's when it really affects me the most.
Yeah.
So I got this Pirates patch that I can put on, and that takes away the problem until temporary solution.
Yeah.
Walk around saying,
Do you wear glasses usually?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't have to anymore. My eyes got better, but I do wear them. I have them, like to drive and stuff.
Yeah.
Thank God I'm still actually riding a motorcycle. Doesn't seem to be affecting me sitting down so much.
Yeah.
Because the day I have to hang up my Harley,
Just shoot me,
that's going to
right?
be a rude, kind of, pretty much. I don't even want to think about that day.
Yeah. It's like when I was a kid and had to give up riding the horses. It's like wasn't allowed to have motorcycles. Wasn't allowed to ride the horses after my back thing.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine. I've been riding ever since I was 16. I can't give that up.
Well, they told me all it'd take is one dump on a bike and I'd probably end up paralyzed the way my back's all screwed up. The
That's the big risk.
horse thing was the worst part. I liked riding my horse. Well, back then it was pony, but
that's been Dad's issue coming up lately. It's getting a little harder for him to sit on the bike on rides.
yep.
Friggin-
Either
yeah, that-
iron horse or a regular horse. They're both bad on the back.
I want to
he
do.
had
I
that back
want to do
surgery
one
a couple years
last.
ago.
Ow. I want to do one last cross country ride, but if I'm gonna do it, I better get it done because I
Yep.
get no younger.
Yeah.
Deb says
Yeah,
I'm
like
crazy.
Like I always say, we're not going to live another 65, right? You
Right.
better move, kitty. Hey, he's just sitting in the middle of the road, making the car stop for him.
It'll probably cost me a fortune though, because my idea for that cross country ride is that whatever I want to do. If it's 200 miles, 100 miles, whatever, 800 miles, I'll just do whatever I feel like and then get a hotel because I ain't
Yeah.
gonna camp. No, camping's out
No,
too.
yeah,
But it'll be an expensive trip because hotels are not cheap, even the dives anymore. Especially if
yeah.
you didn't have a reservation. If you just pull up someplace.
yeah. You could always get you one of them little trailers that roll into a camper.
Yeah. But I think that'll take away from the experience. I don't know.
That'd be like riding a Harley Aztec. It'd be only dorky Harley out there, right?
I know Debbie wouldn't come with me at all, so
She done with the bike thing now, or
she seems to be. I mean,
Yeah.
she hadn't been on it yet this year. I think she went with me only once last year, just for a day trip.
I know we used to have fun on our we had the little Honda 70s back when I got messed up. After that, they went bye-byes. Dad's like, no more motorcycles for my kids.
All right, how many do we got? Oh, hey, I can see the end coming. Five,
Here coming.
eight more
Hey
pins.
TJ, how you doing?
They're coming up in September. Well, we're doing a big trip out of it with the bikes. We're going up to Ozark Bike Week. We got an Airbnb and everything all picked out already.
Sweet.
You can
so
go to
that's in-
Sturgis too.
Sturgis is a dream, but that ain't this year's dream.
Sturgis has kind of run its course. I mean,
Yeah, I
That is
always
the
wanted
one.
to-
That's the one big thing Dad's never been to, but he's him being older. He wants to trailer the bikes to Sturgis. I'm like, fuck, you don't go to Sturgis. You don't ride to Sturgis.
Well, you ride and let him trailer his. Then
Yeah.
your dad. I don't think your dad wants to ride that far on a bike, especially being a truck driver.
Tell you what, if we're riding. I'm riding his road glide up there. That damn fat boy would be a bitch all that way up there.
Yeah.
The damn back tire is about that far away from the back fender.
Jimmy, do you
Now, when you say
experience?
Ozarks, is that like is that Missouri?
Yeah, Lake of the Ozarks.
Yeah. And where do you live? How far is that?
We're over in Illinois,
Okay.
so not too far, but a little bit of a
it's
drive.
about 3 hours. About 3
Oh, yeah.
hours from him.
Yeah, which as long as Dad has a good amount of sleep in him, he wants to ride, and then I'll drive the pickup with the trailer on it.
Yeah.
But Mom is not a huge fan of me driving with the trailer.
Yeah, you probably grew up like we did, having a dad as the truck driver. When he was on
Yeah.
vacation, he didn't want to travel. We never went anywhere as kids. I think the
Yeah,
farthest
when
we
he was
ever
doing
went
over the
on
road stuff, it was different, but he's not over the road anymore.
I think the farthest we ever traveled was from Akron to Kings Island down there in southern Ohio. That was our one big vacation I remember as a kid.
Yeah. The only issue with us taking long trips is we have 3 giant dogs that have to come with us everywhere.
Yep.
His dad refuses to go anywhere without his dogs.
Yeah, I get it.
And me and Dad both hate being passengers.
Yep.
And he refuses to let me drive on the long trips. He would rather do all the driving himself.
Oh, of course.
Now the bike, I understand my wife won't do drive, but like in a car, like when we drove to NNL East, I got really sleepy. You know, it's about 6 hours, not bad, but I got really sleepy on the way back. Begged her to drive. She just refuses to drive on freeways. She's scared to death. And I told
I
her,
don't
I
blame
said, well, just put cruise control on, go in the slow lane, let everybody pass you. But even then, she was terrified. So.
Yeah, Roxanne never did drive.
Slow lanes. We'll make it easy. Tell her set the cruise to 80 and just hit the fast lane the whole way
That's
home.
probably safer yet, yeah, because all the
You won't
people
have
merging.
semis whizzing by you and shit.
Yeah,
I
because people
tried-
don't know how to merge. You know, she should be able to just maintain her speed, but sometimes you gotta fucking hit the gas or brakes because of some idiot coming on the freeway doesn't know how to do it.
Yeah.
Especially on the PA turnpike. People are idiots over there.
Yeah, that's an expensive road.
Yeah,
One thing,
it is.
Mom, when I bought the new truck, Mom kept hyping it up how much I love that it has cruise control. I don't need that shit. I drove my Silverado for how long all over the place, and that thing has no cruise control.
Oh,
I just
gotta
know
have
how to
the cruise
I just know how to
control.
maintain my fucking speed.
Just wait till
My
your knees
speed-
are all
my
shot
speed is-
there, Jimmy. It'll be a different story.
Speed is 90 in the fast lane, but you know.
Yeah, you'll change your mind when you get older.
Yeah, you get a cramp in your
What's
right
up,
foot. You
guys?
can't take it off the gas pedal or
Yeah.
nothing. That sucks.
That's what I like about my Oldsmobile. You know, it's built for somebody old. If you leave your blinker on more than a quarter mile, it sends up a chime and it tells you your blinker's still on. So it's definitely your father's Oldsmobile.
Hey, Andrew.
Hey,
Andrew.
Hey, Andrew.
Andrew.
Hello. Nice to meet you.
What you got around
Andrew,
your
too.
head, little buddy?
huh?
What's around your head, little buddy?
Headphones? Want to
It's our
play?
phone.
Oh, okay. I thought it was a neck brace or something. I was about to ask, what the hell did you do?
Whiplash, huh, Jimmy?
Yeah.
Is your dad nearby? Howdy, Lewis.
Lewis seen Kevin and ran away.
Probably. We're just sitting down here watching all these foreigners playing volleyball. There's probably 100 of them down here.
Put me down, I'll play.
Where you at, Andrew? You look like you're in bed or something.
Hey, man, if I play Fortnite.
Playing Fortnite. Cool.
I suck at games.
No, you don't.
The only thing I liked playing ever was like a driving, racing kind of game. But
Yes,
all
sir.
those ones with
I'm
the
the Fortnite.
controllers,
Chip out of Fortnite.
like
That's a
shooting
good way.
people and all that stuff, I can't control that thing good enough.
No,
That's
a good way to- that's a good way to burn up a bunch of hours and not realize it.
Yes,
Oh,
it
yeah.
is.
Oh, I like them. Well, I used to be really into the games. I had driving games. I had shooter games. I don't know.
loved, Medal of Honor back in the day.
In my closet right down here, I've got the original Sears Pong game from when I was a kid. The ping pong
Oh, yeah?
game.
Pong, yeah.
It's
Hey,
not
Chris,
really worth a lot of
2600.
money. I picked it up at my parents' house when they passed away, but they're not really valuable. I thought it would be.
Yeah, I think
Well,
Krista sold all her games. She had all that stuff.
I wish I still had a lot of my games. I had a lot of my when I was little. My cousin gave me all his old games, and man, he had a lot of the like original like Nintendo 64, like the Mario games and all that.
Mhm.
Sonic,
Hey, Ron.
Mario.
My brothers.
Yep. He gave me a couple Pokemon games. I was never into that
Yeah,
Pokemon
TJ.
shit. The original Legends of Zelda, which I was the shit at Zelda. I love Zelda.
Zelda was cool.
You tell them, Billy.
I gave all that shit away, and I don't wish I still had it.
I don't. I
Why
still
not
don't.
keep it?
I got out of games. The only game I haven't played a video game in probably like 2 years.
Get off
I keep
mine
my
with it.
PlayStation 2. That's
The only
serious.
reason,
Yeah.
shit, I played on the Xbox 360 for a long time. Besides the Nintendo,
Yeah, that's what's one.
I have
Okay.
one, and it's in my closet. I gave my buddy I think I gave him like $40 for it like 2 years ago. I bought a couple games for it, and within like a month, I had beaten and passed all the games, and I was like, okay, I'm done.
I used to get into that Daytona or NASCAR like 2005.
Yeah, I got all the NASCAR games.
What's up,
That'd
Ron?
be funny because I'd build up. You had to get your fan favorites, and you could make enemies. I'd get dumb and drunk and get on there late at night, be driving, frickin' crash out, and that thing be vibrating. Next thing I know, everybody hated me for it.
Yeah.
running into him and shit. It was kind of funny.
Which one was it? It was one of the NASCAR games. It was the first NASCAR game to come out on the 360. And the car customer, it was the last NASCAR game to have a Dodge in it.
Huh.
And I went through on the customization, and I did a generally NASCAR, and that was just always the one I drove with.
That's
It was the only car I ever used.
I remember
Are
when
you
my
able-
kids were little, we got them the Nintendo, and I set it up like Christmas time, and I'm like, okay, hang on, kids, and I'm like, I go to the couch and I'm like reading the instructions for the game for like an hour. I come back and there are experts playing.
Right.
I never
Like the-
could even do the driving games unless I had a steering wheel, and they always had so much lag.
Yeah, the driving
Man, I
game
had the
without a
steering wheel
steering
for the
wheel.
360. The NASCAR game was cool with the steering wheel.
Oh yeah, that's not fun without that.
That's how I think that's where I get driving one
Hard enough.
hand, because I'd be
You got
one-handed
ceiling paddles?
using that damn steering wheel the whole time. I think that's
I had
Sorry,
a hard
I did.
time with the joystick on my power chair.
I did. I had the pedals too. That was a lot of fun.
mm-hmm.
I would like to. They sell them now, like a NASCAR simulator.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if you've seen them. They're like $20,000-$30,000.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! But you sit in it, it's like literally like you're sitting in like an actual NASCAR
Yeah.
seat with the wheel right here on you, like you're actually sitting in a stock
Yeah.
car.
Yeah, that would be pretty awesome.
They got ones that look like semi trucks and shit for the truck simulator games.
Wouldn't it be easier just to go out and drive the real thing?
Yeah, for like that much, you could probably buy a converted stock car.
You could, but then you have the expenses of it too.
Yeah,
Tires.
or you could just buy an old ass Monte Carlo and spray paint a big number 3 on it.
That's what I like about model
you mean
building.
A
You get
24 with rainbows.
done building the model, you got something to show for it.
I like you less.
Nope, it's got to be a rainbow colored number 24 Monte Carlo.
Either a black number 3 or a black number 29.
Who was 29?
Kevin Harvick.
Harvick, yeah.
Yep,
All right.
Harvick.
Kevin Harvick.
Happy Harvick.
Harvick, my guy.
Yep.
Freaking just lost. When Harvick retired, Bush was my last guy. And freaking just lost my last
Bush.
driver. I like.
I'm
Bush.
Chase.
Bush was cocky and he knew it. He ended up being
Yeah.
a pretty good driver.
Yeah,
I
they
Chase
would
because my
be-
dad likes Chase.
Chase Elliott's cool. I like Larson. Larson is pretty cool. We watched Larson. It was the first year they had the NASCAR race over in Illinois. Larson was in his sprint car at our local dirt track. And freaking, he set the track record. He still holds the track record up there for the fastest lap of sprint car.
Where was
It's
that?
been like 4 years now.
So Ken, is that Ford done then? The Galaxy?
I got to put battery in there and gasoline, and it's done.
All right.
Pour a little Red Bull in it, it'll give it wings.
How'd you do?
Wings.
How'd you do painting that bar across the center of the grill? Was you able to get that in there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I taped it off and brushed it. I don't know if you could see it there.
Oh yeah, that looks
Blow
good.
it up.
Most people miss that when they build that car.
Oh, yeah. That the Torino? Is that what that is?
That's
the
a Galaxy
Ford XL. That
XL.
looks,
Yeah.
that looks good.
Well, that
That's
brings
it.
back memories.
That's a clear brown over silver. Gunmetal. No, not gunmetal. Tungsten, I think.
That's real close to what my real car was. Now you got to rust it up for me.
Got my rivets done, but I got some greasy looking glue spots, so I'm gonna have to shoot the matte clear over it. I hope it sprays okay over that, because I
Oh,
can't
I bet
clean
it'll
that.
be all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it should be all right.
So I have here. Let me put it in the car here. Hold on a second.
You do the foil onto the emblems before you paint it?
I did. Yep.
Cool. Thought you did.
Okay, so that's the bed.
That looks cool.
Yeah, I decided to stick with the black. I agree with you. My wife liked the black too.
Yeah.
It really, should be aluminum, but who's to say he didn't paint the aluminum black, right?
He didn't like
Aluminum will
always-
look pretty good.
he didn't like all that
I always-
shininess.
I always relied on my wife's color picks. A lot of times I'd pick colors and I wouldn't like it after it was done.
Yeah. Yeah,
Unless
Debbie
it's
is
a replica.
Debbie's my color or interior specialist. I'll pick the outside color, but then I need
Yep.
her help for matching up something to work on the inside. She's been pretty good at it. People like her decisions.
I know I learned my lesson. We were remodeling the house, let her pick the colors. I made the only color choice in the house, and it was a mistake. Our kitchen tile floor doesn't look right with everything else.
Debbie hates anything tan or brown.
Yeah.
But I kind of like that color, so I was allowed one room. It was the bathroom, and I did it from floor to ceiling in different colored tiles that are browns and beiges. It was the only
Yeah.
room I was allowed to do my color.
Hey, Billy, stop. They're not hurting you.
Yeah.
Hey, Sluggo.
Behave. Thing I liked about my 69 Ford is the radio's on the left side of the steering wheel, and your passenger couldn't mess with it. That was always my favorite car for that reason.
See, Kevin, there's the bare metal foil emblems.
Ah, cool. Yeah, that looks good.
What I really like is this text here where it says Ranchero on the fender, because there's no way I could have got that
Oh, no.
done any other way. So that looks nice.
I like doing that and then putting a little black wash around it to look like the rubber steel under the emblem.
Yeah, yeah.
I've been testing using fabric dye for panel liner instead of getting it Tamiya. Seems to be working out pretty good.
That works good. I've got some black India ink that works pretty good.
Yep.
I dilute it with the blue windshield washer fluid.
Mm-hmm.
But
I
9
keep
times
it-
out of 10, I still grab the Tamiya just because it's mixed in.
I always keep a gallon of black fabric dye to keep my hats looking new. Once a month, I'll soak them in dye for a couple of days.
Your hands, you say?
My hats.
Oh, that makes more sense.
Yeah, you wear a hat long
I
enough,
you
they
said your
get,
hands. I'm like, what the? Okay.
Yeah, they start looking like this.
yeah, they get all sweaty and nasty
Yeah.
looking.
Yeah, that was black.
He just bought this hat for me. He bought the biggest one they make, and it's still a little too small. I got 26-inch head. I had to measure it when she ordered my new hat. She's like, man, that's the biggest hat they make. You fathead.
I bet if you knock on it, it sounds like a coconut.
Yeah, it's a little hollow.
see, that has to go. Do I want to use the stock motor or use the supercharged one? The stock motor would be the easiest, but the supercharged.
What are you
one-
building, Jimmy?
The 2003 Pontiac GTO.
The what? Grand Prix?
The GTO.
Oh.
Yeah, the wheels set up on it, doing some small tire Mickey Thompsons on the back.
You putting a Pro Charger on it then?
So I've either got the Whipple on the LS I could use, or the stock motor. I'm gonna see if I can get that motor under the hood without having to cut the hood at all.
Yeah, I'd keep it under the hood.
Yeah,
Go.
I don't want a top hat sticking out. That's why I'm going with the Whipple. But I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get that to sit under the hood.
Cool, Bob. I like that.
Ooh,
Where'd you have those made at?
On Amazon.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's cool.
Yeah, I'll get one to try it out and see if I liked it.
Heck yeah.
I'm still trying to figure out colors for this GTO too.
I picked
Now,
up
are those
couple
minions
today.
supposed to be Twinkies or are they pills?
Hobby Lobby today.
Man, I keep almost grabbing that kit, but I know the
Sad.
wildness I would do with it.
I've got
And
several
then
of those.
this.
Oh, the Beretta, yeah.
Ooh, I've got the original,
Yeah,
one of the older Berettas kits. I need to get
Now, if any of you saw this, they had this, and I picked it up, and I was like, this is actually, looks like it could be pretty cool.
Oh yeah, cool.
I've
I don't
never
think
seen
I ever
that.
seen that. Is that a new one?
Yeah, brand new Revels. Got it's a 132nd, but
Oh, is it?
yeah, I'm gonna open it right now. We're gonna see what this looks like.
Those are pretty
Colors
big
I got.
cars anyway.
I think so, yeah. And it looks like
Not
Pretty
really a
cool.
car. Considered an automobile back then.
motorized vehicle.
Vehicle.
I know that 43rd scale Duesenberg I found in my stash. That thing's
Oh.
really detailed. I think that's a Revell.
This is look at this. Like a whole book.
Right.
Yeah.
Level 4.
Modern Revell instructions. The level just means the part count.
Yeah. I guess
I'd
this
be
is
interested
good.
to see what the wire wheels look like.
It's got a picture. This is what you look like when you're looking at it
Yeah.
at first.
Is that a picture of how to read the instructions?
I think, yeah, that's what it looks like.
Yeah, the Germans got to explain it for us slackies.
Well, the instructions look good. Let's see what's good.
I should start reading them though. It's burnt me a few times not following them.
Comes with a little brush. Nothing that fancy. A little bit of glue to
Yeah,
sniff.
that Revell glue is good.
Is it? 3
Yeah.
little paints? These are probably acrylic, aren't they?
Yeah, the contact acrylics, yeah.
White,
They're all right. They're
steel,
not great,
and
but
Are the wheels plated or are they just plastic?
no, they're
They're
just
usually-
plastic.
They're usually painted in them cars. I'd like to see what they look like up close. I'd like to have a set of wires for my 33 Caddy. If I could find some nice ones.
Yeah, see, this is a 1/32 scale, so it's a little smaller, but it's all right. I like
Yeah, it'd probably be
kinda
the
like-
wrong size. And I don't
Tires
know,
are
it-
nice. They're nice.
It looks
rubber,
about the right size for that Cadillac.
flexible.
Like about an inch and a half, inch and a quarter.
Yeah, about like that. And there's one.
Oh, those look nice.
Got really good molds. I'm impressed with those.
Yeah,
The
Revell
nice thing-
Germany's good stuff.
The other nice thing about it was It was $21, and then with 40% off, it was like a $12 model.
Really?
Oh yeah, shit.
Wow.
That ain't bad.
Yeah.
That's all new.
Yeah, I never saw this kit. Never saw it coming out.
No.
I just
never-
saw it there, and
I've
I was
never
like,
seen it.
I gotta pick this up. So I got 3 branches, but it does got quite a bit of detail with. I mean, engine's 2-piece black.
Now, that's the
And-
Mercedes, not the Bentley, right?
This is a Mercedes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, this is pretty cool, man.
I like the old vintage antique kits like that.
I do too. Heller makes some nice ones too, like that. Yeah, for what you can pick this up, shit, it's hard to find a $12 model anymore.
Hester's used to have some nice ones, but you got to watch some of the plastic in those kits. They
Yeah.
will warp on you. I found out with that 33 Caddy in a hurry. Less than a year, that hood turned into a noodle. And that
It's
was with model paint on it.
windows, a 2-piece windshield. It's
I
kinda
think I
cool.
found a color for the GTO.
Blue.
I was looking at this pretty metal flake lapis blue. I thought about that.
Yeah,
I started looking through
I'd
my
go
paints.
Fly yellow.
This is
yellow too.
I thought about yellow because I hate yellow cars, but this is the only car I like in yellow for these GTOs.
Yellow
No,
with a little
I-
pearl on it. That'd be sharp.
I got these, and these I think are new from testers because I've never seen them before. It's a black metallic. It is it's not going to pick up. It's a metal flake black.
Oh yeah, it's just like they're blazing black in the spring. kit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Same as the dark charcoal.
Not even like it's almost like a chameleon flake in it because I see all kinds of different
Oh.
color flakes in the paint.
Yeah.
And I picked these up and I got jars I could put them in to thin them out and run them through that airbrush. And I want to see how that shit looks.
I lost the cap to my.
I said blue because one of my buddies at work, younger guy, he's got a blue GTO, one of those.
I was also thinking Bravo purple, with flaky purple.
Maybe.
Yeah, there's a purple. The box art has a purple one on the box art, isn't it?
That's what gave me the idea because I like the purple on that box art.
Now that little Grand Am that Krista had, her first car, that was the coolest color. It was kind of like a purple, but it had like color shift in it. That was the neatest color on that car.
Purple pearl with flat orange seats. That's not
Yeah.
Edmunds logo.
That car was really hard to do touch-ups on to get the paint to
Slugo
match.
must be like me, colorblind.
It was, yeah. So I'd say you're always better off let your wife pick colors. Women are definitely better at choosing color.
Um,
Alrighty.
My wife gets a pass on that, that's for sure. Or the warden, I should say. I don't want to get the track record for calling her the wife. Right, Jimmy?
Oh yeah, that's the warden.
the old broad.
She gets offended if I call her the old lady, so she gets the warden name.
I won't call
Mine
mine
is still called Honey and Sweetie and all that good stuff.
And
'cause
please
she still-
don't beat me.
She cooks and cleans and takes care of me.
I try that and I get slapped. She knows that I'm never going to call her that. If I even say yes, ma'am, she gets pissy. It's like, come on. You want me to call you princess?
Oh man.
What happens after 42 years?
Yep.
At that point, just start calling her old lady.
But she calls me Lenny. I've had that nickname for years. That guy from the movie Mice and Men or the book.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. She nicknamed me that because I love my dogs so much. You hug them and squeeze them till you kill them, she says.
You pet them.
Yeah, pet them to death.
I was just petting them.
You'd be surprised how the dogs side with me when we get in an argument. They come over and stand behind me. Everybody knows everybody.
Hey, TJ. Yes, Sluggo does have an engine. I just saw you said that.
So I wouldn't even pay attention
Actually,
to
pretty
comments.
detailed too.
What scale is that, Darren?
1/32.
22nd?
1/32.
32nd. Okay, I was going to
Yes.
say. I know the die cast had weird scales like 22nd and 20th.
Yeah, it's 32nd.
I know my Hubley die cast Duesenbergs are 1/22nd or 1/20th scale, something like that.
I bought one of these orange mats today too, Bob.
Cool.
I set it outside in the sun, so I got home. It pretty well leveled it out.
Hey, Ken, have
Yeah.
you tried using that O'Reilly mat they gave us at the Maslin show?
I have not tried that yet.
The way they got it folded in there, it stays folded. I had to tape it down to my counter.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like it's permanently folded there or something. But I'm still using it. I should have bought at least 2 of those toolboxes. I got so much stuff, there's not enough room in one toolbox.
Yeah, you can never have enough storage. I just
Oh, they're
replaced a
hard.
cabinet in here instead of a dresser I had, and that's nice. It's got a lot more room. I still haven't finished putting all my stuff in it.
Well, I'm building in the kitchen. I got boxes sitting everywhere in there. It's like, I guess I'm going to have to get my airbrush suitcase and empty it and start sorting stuff out and keep it in there where I can put everything away each time.
I did buy some of their new airbrush Hobby Lobby's brand.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I tried it.
I had some in my cart when I went there and I put it back.
Why'd you put it back?
figured
It's only $1.99. Don't be cheap.
Yeah, it's cheap.
I figured I'd wait and get the Kaleido stuff. Stick
Light
with
was a
that.
little bit more, and I want to try that, but that's that blue I painted on. And all I did, I mixed it with a little bit of
Yeah, I like that better than what you had on there before.
that teal that I had on here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ended up we went pearl white over
There you go.
this blue.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, I like that a lot better.
Thanks. But yeah, I mixed it with a little bit of the airbrush thinner that you can buy. That's this brand, and I did buy some retarder. I did not use retarder though on this. Also, I did put a little bit of Createx balance and clear in it though.
Yeah, you probably won't need the retarder till it gets hot out.
What did you just call me?
Yeah, yeah.
You heard me, Jimmy.
Fucked up.
Hey, Bruce, how you doing tonight?
It's either that or Thurman. Thurman Merman.
If they have a good selection of these colors, and for $1.99, it's not bad. It's better
they
than
definitely-
craft meat. But
I thought it was kind of weird they didn't carry bare metal foil or the Kaleido products at mine. And I talked to the guy at Bare Metal Foil, and he said they won't even talk to him about putting his product on their shelves. It's like, I think
bare
they
metal
should.
foil?
That's one of the basics of modeling is bare metal foil.
Yeah, then they also went to these style markers. They're they're cheaper
Yeah, I
than
bought one of
the
those.
they're not as nice as the Moldtown ones, but the
No,
chrome's definitely not as nice, but half the price and you get this is a 0.1 or no, this is a
yeah,
3 point and a 0.8.
I bought one of those, and then I bought one in white for doing tire lettering and stuff.
Now, what I did find out with my Hobby Lobby, they only had one of the Moldtown over in the models. But if you go over towards the art section with all the other markers, they have 3 different sizes over there.
Yeah. The really small tipped chrome pins you got to watch out for. I've bought 2 of them.
The teeny tiny tip.
Yeah, the small tip dries out really easily.
That and they get brittle.
Yep.
So like if you're trying to, you almost need to. You don't want to push down to get it flowing with that tip because they're brittle. You know.
I never had one break. I had them dry out really bad. Each time I took the pin apart and just poured the chrome paint into a little jar, and I've just got a little jar of
Yeah, you
chrome
want to
pin
get
shit.
a puddle to dip your tip in. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was before I started using this Fusion
buddy.
foam stuff, and this stuff is really nice.
I see my favorite Uncle Brucey's here.
Yep, Uncle Brucey's here.
Hey, Bruce, how you doing?
Time is it getting to be? Oh,
Ah,
I gotta put some clear on.
8:52 Eastern time.
Yeah, I gotta go to bed. I gotta work the next 2 days, but I got this weekend off, so that's kick ass.
Really. I had a dumbass day today. I'm not looking forward to going in tomorrow. Hopefully everybody shows up. It was only me.
Get in the house and start grinding some resin again.
It was only me and 2 other dudes there today. I was running my ass off, running 3 different machines.
Not fun, man.
No, especially
Did they
since
ever
one of the
give you your-
dumbasses
Did they ever?
went to go on his break, and instead of taking a 30-minute break, we didn't see him for about an hour. He come back and was like, "You got
Jimmy,
your time
did they ever
going,
give
man.
you
It's
your lock?
bullshit." No, they
Did
still
they
never
ever give
have.
you your locks?
No, they still never have. The dude that did the training for the lockouts, so I found out they fired him a couple months ago, and they never have rehired anybody to do it. So they're not doing any lock training. I
I
told
would go
him
and file a grievance. You shouldn't even walk on that floor until you have your locks.
you can be out there. Whoop, that's my fault. You can be out there without them. You just can't. We're not supposed to get into the machines without them. But there's not much I can do about that. Shit goes down. I'm
lot
not
you
just gonna
can do
stand
about
there
it.
and stare at it. Friggin' broke down.
Besides being a quality manager at my last job, I was a safety manager too. My maintenance guy, he refused to tag out. He refused to test gases when he went into permitted confined spaces. He just wouldn't do any of that crap. But they wouldn't do anything because the man was such a smart guy. It's like, so when they asked me to come back part-time, I was like, well, you don't even have a safety culture. I'm not interested. I did quit going. I did go back for a little while, but I quit going.
Yeah, I think he'd have been fired if he was near me. I was over our maintenance department. Anybody got caught with no locks on 3 times, they were gone.
Yeah,
I had a kid got stuck under one of our big beam saws and damn near got killed. Ever since I said, you go on a machine without your lock on it again, you're done.
Yeah, it made no
them
sense to me
saws
why you
had-
would take that risk.
Them
Oh,
saws
shit's
had
about to get real.
48-inch blades on them.
Shit's about to get real ridiculous because
Oh,
they
yeah.
just fired our supervisor for the packing part where I work at.
Mm.
So now we're over there with no supervisor, nothing. It's just me, my lead, and my group of guys.
If you think it's a joke, talk to my brother. He lost his left hand, turned it into a lawnmower muffler because they had the safety bypassed on his muffler press he was running, and damn near killed him.
Man,
The only thing he's got left of his left hand is his thumb. At Share Manufacturing, they used to make lawnmower mufflers for Murray and all the lawnmower companies. They were put out of business because of that. That was 30 years ago. He still suffers with the phantom pain, and he feels pain in his hand that he don't even have half his hand, you know.
There's TJ, and there is
wow.
Bruce.
Just a
There's
fantastic-
TJ. What's up,
Hello,
buddy?
Bruce.
TJ,
Hey, there I am.
I popped in to tell you, you can click the link in the comments there and get right in, buddy.
Yeah, you
No,
come right
Well,
in.
As
Well,
soon as
yeah,
I
I
turn
was
around from the paint
backstage.
booth, so I can see the screen.
It put me backstage. I was backstage for 20 minutes.
Oh,
I'm sorry, I was in the paint booth.
Hey, if they'll
I've been
let
asking.
me in, they'll let anybody in.
I didn't hear
Well-
it ping, and I was in the paint booth, so I can't see the screen from the paint booth.
Yeah, no, you're fine, Bob. You were sitting there for a little while when I got on there, but yeah, I've been backstage. I've been listening.
If that happens, you can go.
Hey,
There's
can
a
you-
private in the comments. There's a private section. You can type in there. Say, "Hey, I'm in the green room."
Oh, I don't think
Knock,
I saw that.
knock,
Okay.
knocking. Yep.
yeah.
Or
Well, I guess I'll know in the
if
future.
you catch up with me later, I'll give you my phone number, and you can send me a text message if I do to you again. All these, most of these
I
guys
don't
have my
even know
text
you that
message.
well.
Have my text
you
have
meant-
my
you
number
meant-
for.
Okay, I got you.
Bob will give everybody's phone number but me. He knows better.
You got
He's a
my
smart
phone
man.
number. You got my
Oh, I
phone
got
number,
your
man.
email.
You got my phone number too, because I send you text messages all the time.
Well, I ain't been getting
Bob,
no
you-
texts from him.
Hey, I got a question. Does microsol or microset go bad?
I've never had it go bad. This bottle is about 10 years old.
Okay. And the only
And
reason I
on the blue
asked,
one, it's just vinegar. Yeah.
well, the only reason I ask is the microsol bottle I've been using recently, it's been leaving kind of a brownish stain at the decal, sorry. So I don't know if I got some kind of contaminant, but it doesn't do it on all of them. So I'm not
Sounds
sure
like it
what's
got-
going on.
Sounds like it got contaminated with some kind of crap. If it's brown.
Yeah, and it does. That's what I thought, but it doesn't do it on all the decals. Just some of them have kind of got a yellowish tint. You know, kind of like old decals get, but
Yeah.
these are new decals, so it shouldn't be that way.
I
But
know
it's
it.
got to be true because we got to do a lot of decaling on this F4 Phantom, and I don't want to ruin these decals.
Oh, heck no. Well,
So-
that fellow at STS says to put that stuff in your decal water. I never heard that before.
Oh,
Yeah, I
you
never
can put a
heard that
little bit
before
in there.
either, but I've read his thing about that too. I hadn't tried it. Maybe I should.
Put what in your decal water?
The
A little
micro.
setting solution. Yeah, it just
Oh,
breaks,
really?
just breaks the
Setting
surface
solution.
tension of your water.
Well, a drop of
I-
soap will do that.
Yeah, because it's the same thing.
I don't
I know
let my
it's-
decals sit in the water. I wet them and then set them on a paper towel till they loosen.
See, and
Otherwise-
when I was a kid, we always left them in the water until they got
Yeah.
loose. But I've seen a lot of YouTubers just like dip them for a few seconds and then set them to the side on a paper towel. And I never thought that would work, but it does.
That's,
Yeah.
that's
That's
what
what I
I
always
do
do.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't leave mine in the water. I end up forgetting, and then they end up floating in the water.
Yeah. And when that happens, you lose whatever adhesive there was
Right.
on the
Yep. Yep. I've actually found decals on my elbows too. Looking all over for them. It's stuck on my elbow.
I've
That-
I
That is
found
why
the
I
backing
hate
tape
decals.
on my elbows.
If it can go wrong, I'll find a way to do it.
Yeah, I just usually put a little bit of water in one of these here and just, just a couple of drops, and I'll set the decal in it and take it out on the paper and let it soak.
Well, I've started doing that now, so I'm getting better with that.
Oh man. Or you just put a little bead
Ready to
on
go
there
in,
instead of
Billy?
doing that. Let it soak it up. Let it soak it up. Especially if you're doing something like that Phantom, where you're going to do an 8,000 no steps and know this and know that and know this and
Well, actually, I don't know that I am going to be doing all of those. The decal sheet that comes in the box does not have all the no steps and all that, but I'm also using some old Expert's Choice decals from Bare Metal Foil that I bought 21 years ago for this thing. They're still good. I've kept it, well preserved, so it shouldn't be any problem with the decals. But
Sounds like me with old stuff that's laid around for 20 some years.
well,
I had to go
back in
I had to go
2005,
restock on everything.
back in 2005, I was kind of getting back into doing plastic models again, and then Katrina hit. I took a different job, and that all disappeared. But I bought this kit then because I found these decals. The Fort Wayne International Guard, Fort Wayne, Indiana. That's where I grew up. So when I saw these decals, I'm like, oh, I gotta have that. I gotta build it, right?
yeah.
Oh yeah.
But I knew at the time that my skills weren't up to doing this, and hopefully they are now.
Yeah, I like that flag decal. It's cool.
Yeah, that's going to be a bear. It goes across a vertical stab, and then I have to place the formation slime lights over the top of it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not that
That-
bad.
Best
You do
decals I
do
ever
one
dealt
day
with.
and do the other the next day. Just let that one
Yeah.
dry overnight.
Well, I've only got a few hours each night anyway, so I'm not gonna go gangbusters all at once on it.
Yeah, I always do the big pretty ones first, and then work on the first day, and then on the second day I'll go over and do all the little ones on there. So that you can put your slime lights and stuff over the top, stack your decals, whatever you need to do,
Right.
without worrying about it.
Well, here goes the first one. Let's see how it goes.
Why is it showing my battery dead? I got it plugged into this thing. Oh crap. Guess my charge port ain't working. Yeah, the best decal I ever used was a Monogram DC-3 airplane. The Eastern Airline, man, them decals almost put themselves on.
Yeah,
Where-
but they don't age well. The old Monogram decals are once they get old, they turn crap real quick.
Where it wrapped around the nose of the plane, man. I laid that on there and it just wrapped itself around. I was like, damn, I didn't even have to do nothing.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. On this Falcon here, these are homemade decals. I printed 3 sets because I figured I was going to have trouble. But first one on both sides worked, and very well. I was very impressed. I used 2K Clear to seal them.
Yeah.
Keeps them very thin, Worked out nice.
Yeah. Night, Glenn.
All right, Glenn.
Hi, Glenn.
Hey, bud.
Right, Glenn. Right, John Boy.
Yeah, I know.
I
I
got
was just saying,
Sluggo
sound
left.
like damn Walton here.
I got Sluggo left too. I just put the comments on, see he left.
Before I paint this car, I need to do some test spraying with this Metallic black. Spray a little bit over it over some gray primer, and then I'm gonna try it over silver. Maybe the silver.
Why my
Pop
don't know
that
why my
flake out a little bit.
phone didn't charge. Guess I'm gonna have
Maybe
to-
it didn't have it plugged in there right tight. You got an iPhone, I don't know. My wife has a lot of problems getting hers charged too.
That's the first time it ever did that to me. Down to 8%. I got a little adapter I plug into the chair here that usually charges up pretty fast.
You keep yours plugged in to charge, Jimmy, while you're streaming?
Usually, yeah. I got a Samsung though.
Well, any of them that when you're streaming, that will eat them up real quick.
Yeah, I've noticed that. That's why I don't leave it on the charger the whole time. Like, once I feel it start to get hot, plug it.
Yeah.
But this
Yeah,
phone,
mine's
this
heating
phone
up pretty
doesn't.
good.
This phone doesn't really get hot at all. My old phone, that's what happened to my old one, was even when it wasn't on the charger, just being on these streams, it freaking cooked the battery. Not even being plugged
Really?
in, just on these streams. Yeah, I had a couple nights where it'd get so hot it would shut the phone. It'd shut the phone down. I'd walk upstairs and stick it in the freezer for 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did that
Which
a couple
apparently
weeks
is
ago, and then my
equally not
my
as
phone
good,
was
but
all-
you know.
I did that a couple weeks ago. My phone was all frosted up.
Yeah,
New ones.
I found out too, your phone being in a lot of, like in a cold environment, a lot will mess with it,
Yeah.
which we'll see what it does to this one because I work in that freezer where I'm at, and I have a few issues back there having my earbud in all day. My phone will get real cold and it'll not want to work.
Yeah, lithium batteries don't like extreme temperatures, that's for sure, either way.
Yeah. Oh, it is 35 degrees back there all year round.
In a way, that's nice.
Oh, it's nice, especially with it being 80, 90 degrees this past week.
Not nice when it's Minot, North Dakota, and you have to work outside 8 hours a day.
Yeah. I did
I'd
that
rather
for a long
do
time
that
in
than-
Illinois. The cold winters and friggin' 100-degree summers.
Yeah.
I'd rather do that.
I like the freezer.
Rather do that than weld all day at 90 degrees.
Yeah, I don't want
Yeah, the hell with
I
that.
used
Yeah,
to
there
do
was
that
no
at
way I
work.
was going to the shipyard in Pascagoula to weld in the belly of some ship when it's 95 degrees outside.
Oh man, it was a nightmare.
That
I'd
was
go-
not going to happen.
I'd go lay down a bead of welding and go in my office for 10 minutes, cool down, and come out and do another bead.
Yep. I don't blame you.
You know,
Sweat
ever get them
dripping down
popping
your
up?
eye.
You ever get them popping up on your YouTube recommended? It's Ricky and the Boss Man.
Oh yeah,
That dude doing the skits with the funny face filter or whatever.
yeah.
There's one he just come out with. Reminded me of a couple of the old dudes I used to work with doing landscaping. Sun naps is what the old dude kept calling it on there. He's like, take a little sun nap, couple minutes, and then you get back to work.
I'll have to send you a little video that Krista made with her friend Kyle. She's got him all distorted like that. It's funny as hell.
I love watching them.
She shows both of them. Their eyes are real big and their mouths are real little.
I'm about to order one of his hoodies. It's just one of them neon green like work hoodies that just says "walking HR violation" really big on the back. Or that's the joke with me at work. Friggin' keep HR away from me because I'm a walking violation.
Yep.
Shit, let them listen to me talk for 20 minutes and they'd probably find like 9 things I've said they could write me up for.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Probably worse than me.
No, it was bad today when that dude come back He's supposed to be gone for 30 minutes on his break. Friggin', he come back an hour and a half later, and me and dude been back there by ourselves busting ass that whole fucking
Yeah,
time.
a couple of cell phones that had the battery pop on them. But that happened.
Really?
Yeah, that's not a good sign.
They just when I retired from work, they just hired a human resources lady, and her and I didn't see eye to eye. Let's say it that way. Man, ain't number one bitch.
Oh shit.
I'd be in there interviewing people.
Not here. It makes a mess.
Interviewing people for
Not
a
down
job,
here either.
and she'd yell at me, "Get your elbows off the table!" Like, lady, mind your own business.
Yeah, the old
Thought she was
lady
your
in HR, she retired, and it's the new gal they got down there in the HR department. I don't get along with.
I interviewed enough people in my day. I didn't need her coaching me.
The old gal that was in HR when I started, me and her got along well.
You wouldn't get along with this one.
No, I was down there once when they first made me the machine operator over there. Somebody complained about the way I talk because I can't remember what he did, but I called him a stupid motherfucker. They had me down there in the HR office, and I explained to her what he did, and she's like,
Yeah,
"Wow,
well, that tends to be an issue.
he is a
with
stupid
HR.
motherfucker."
Oh,
I'm like, "Hey, I like you."
You'd look up witch in the dictionary, you'd see that woman's face in there. For sure. Even had the pointy nose, just like the Wicked Witch.
Yeah, I'm just lucky. I'm just glad I got quite a few supervisors and higher ups that like me there.
Hauntingly familiar to somebody we know on here. That's all I'm going
I've
to
gotten
say.
away with one or two things just because freaking higher ups really like me.
No names need to be said. Oh,
Just Kevin's so mean.
I'm so mean.
Kevin's so mean.
I'll lay off my super moderator. He's not that mean.
He tries to be funny.
You made the
Emphasis
guy
on
that can't figure out how to use his phone a super moderator. It's crazy.
Yeah,
emphasis
well,
on,
you know,
on
the
try.
requirements aren't a whole lot.
Rather have me joking than causing trouble, right?
Yeah. You guys like a chrome car?
Sure, why not?
Holy shit, that is chrome.
I see.
Wow. What'd you spray that with?
Oh, that's cool, man.
Is that the fusion perm?
Yep.
Wow.
That's
Yeah, I
cool
sprayed
stuff.
that 32 coupe with that, and then that's where I sprayed my candy color on top of that.
Yep, that's what I'm getting ready to do.
That's
I
cool.
did those spoon tests, those new Cleto clears.
Yeah.
I'm going, yeah, this is going to be candy brown.
Just a word of caution, Bruce, is spray at least 2 or 3 super light coats of your candy, very light, to get a barrier created first.
I know.
Otherwise, it's going to activate and bubble that.
I know.
Don't ask me how I know.
That might be cool to do a brush finish, even make it like a stainless steel.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be good for that DeLorean model.
Yeah, I found that out when I was doing a spoon test, Ken.
Okay. Yeah, that's why I always start out with my smallest part. So I tested it on something, and it's like, ooh, I made an adjustment right on the fly and saved it.
That would be the hood. Now these are the candy colors I sprayed. I really like
Nice.
that one.
And they're all chrome base.
Candy, I like candy.
All Fusion Firm.
That's cool.
All that green is gorgeous. Ooh,
Yeah. Man, I might have to try that with this fusion farm.
I'll be glad when I get this done so I can try some of
Got
that.
some that fusion. I did my wheels with it.
Man, I like this.
I kind of swiped Barbados Rex's. Try to get that open. There we go. There's the.
The only other thing I found
Yeah,
is it.
he used Chrome on some spoons and did the same test, but he didn't see what Chrome he used. So I thought, hey, I wonder if Fusion Firm works.
That's where I got my idea from, that same video.
Yeah. So I did mention that I swiped it from his video, but I cleared these. I mean, I sprayed these with Fusion Firm and put them in the Susie Bake oven for 4 hours at 120. Yeah, and then
I got a screwdriver here somewhere.
then you could rub that Fusion Firm. It doesn't smear.
Now on my, I did it on my Pink 32 Roadster, but I noticed that it's pretty susceptible to scratches. Like you can scratch the candy off the chrome. Check your spoons. Are they durable? Like, can you scratch it easy or?
Well, these here?
Yeah, mine scratches. It'll scratch that right off that chrome pretty easy.
No.
Oh, okay. Good. Okay, Yeah, I had. I don't know.
But there's a caveat. It's got clear on it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's got the clear varnish on it. So look, Kevin, you can use the clear varnish. I had one guy say, "What are you doing beating them spoons like that?" I said, "Did you see the paint fall off?" He goes, "No." I said, "Then you got the point."
Yeah.
Well, as you can see, I got mine.
I can't say anything but me.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I got a
We're
little
still looking at
screwdriver
your
here
spoons.
somewhere.
I got mine.
Awesome.
I ended up buying a big bottle that was actually cheaper.
Yes, it is.
They wanted to charge me as much for shipping the small bottle.
Yep.
Screw that.
Did you buy it through the Amazon, Philip?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, Krista ordered it for me. I don't do none of that online shopping. You don't want to get me started buying stuff.
That's my problem. I can't stay off the online shopping.
Oh my God, I actually need to delete eBay off my phone.
Once I get started, you
Me and you both.
might
buddy.
as well melt my credit
Yeah.
cards.
I
Now
don't
that
buy
I'm working ungodly hours and making really good money, I have started buying things I've really wanted,
Well, you earned it.
and I need to stop because there's a lot of things that I want.
Yeah.
It's got a dog hair in it. Oh my. At least it's perfect now.
Better get used to that around here.
a dog hair. Oh no. Yeah, strip it, redo it.
Kidding me.
Oh no. We'll accent the hair. I actually painted a
When they
car.
asked
Didn't
why
have
is there a dog
in
hair
it.
in your paint, my dog helped me build it.
Yeah, well, I actually had one I painted that didn't have a dog hair in it, so I put one in it.
Oh, you said dog hair. I thought you said fun hair.
No.
It's got a beard. It's got a. You sure it's dog hair, not beard hair?
I'm sure it's dog hair. Because there's a black dog and a white dog, and I got gray beard. So, yeah, there
Damn
is a
screwdriver had to go. I have a
secondary
little screwdriver
possibility.
for somewhere.
I'll be back. I'm going to throw this in the oven.
Well, I gotta go. Get ready for bed.
All right, Dad. Have a good night.
Sweet dreams,
sir.
Bye,
I'll talk to you
Darren.
guys soon. Take care.
Have a good night.
Later, man.
I hope the bed bugs.
I hope I don't find bed bugs later.
Yeah, they probably got enough of them where he works.
Yeah, if you've got bed bugs, don't stay in that hotel.
Well, he works at the prison system.
Oh yeah,
They probably got delouse every guy they bring in there. Yeah, we'd be trimming out cabinets and stuff at work. He'd say, just take a little cut hair off. And then the other guy'd say, black or red or blonde.
We used to say things like that in the military too. Can't do that anymore.
Yep.
I hope you check that box, not for children, on this video.
Oh, they know better.
Oh, yes.
Aw, I'm gonna have to leave then.
Oh, yes. We have,
Especially with me and Jimmy on here.
I ain't no shit.
I think Jimmy already broke the cuss jar.
Man, I quit caring. I already owe Durr probably like 10 grand in that damn thing.
Oh, at least. At least. I'm waiting for my phone to shut off. It don't show and it's even charging.
I have a little screwdriver down there somewhere. I don't know. I just want to see what the bed looks like on the Dodge, because I might put it on the Dodge. Ooh. Okay, so the bed might. So instead of putting, no, a little small. A little small. A little small. Oh, a little too big. It was a little big for the Dodge, and a little big. Oh, it wasn't working. A little bit. Don't drop it, break it. If I break them, it's this. I'm gonna send this guy some measurements and see if maybe he can print up Millie's ladder axles smaller, a little bit longer, and maybe a little bit narrower. That Dodge don't look bad with a ladder axle. I want to see how his flatbed looks on it, but I can find a screwdriver to get the flatbed. Get it apart.
I like that service bed, Jimmy.
Man, I do too. This thing's freaking sweet. Where did I get this from? Oh God, I bought stuff from him before. He usually makes his own stuff, but he started 3D printing his stuff to make it easier.
You get it from Texas 3D. I know that's where you get a lot of your stuff from.
No, BCS models.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Yep. Instead of that resin and scratch building, a lot of what he has started 3D printing a lot of his stuff. And
Yeah, he had an ambulance box that I wanted to buy. But it was, like you said, it was resin casted, and I just never got around to buying it because I got out of the notion of doing the project.
his resin casted stuff was even really good.
Yeah.
His 3D stuff's even better. The bed
How you
with the
doing,
ladder
Serge?
rack.
I see Serge is in the chat.
Hey, sir, how you doing tonight?
Hey, Sarge, what's up?
Serge,
Ted Hut.
forward march.
Uh,
I'm gonna flip to my back camera here.
his bed's
So you
either
guys
going to
look-
go on.
So you
The,
guys know what's going on here.
So we're going to go on the 78 Ford, the Firestone truck cab, or it's going to go on the 99 3500 Dodge.
Did I get this set
Is
up?
that a snap kit?
Yep, that's the snap kit, but
Yeah,
I really like this Dodge.
because I got two of those.
I did the
Set up here.
2500
Then my battery.
single rear wheel one
Sorry,
not
Jimmy.
too long ago, and it's a really nice snap kit.
Which
The
screen
Dodge
am
has
I
been
on?
built and decaled, but nothing's been painted on it. I was able to get it at the show for I think I gave him like $10 for it.
You guys want to see my big burn pile here?
No,
Will Tim be impressed?
Boy, am I glad you said burn pile.
Bob will put me up on screen if he ain't busy. This is what we got had to do here to make one decent one. You cut up 2 of these. I got to add this to the back, and then the roof will go on last. And that's the
And
burn
you thought
cost.
I should do that for that guy. I'm so glad I turned that down.
Well, for a weathered one, you wouldn't have had to go through all this. 'Cause this is already melted like his real car ended up. See how it's all warped?
Ooh, Jesus.
Took 3 bodies to get to this point, and 2 months worth of searching.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, considering this thing here, I believe he paid around $500 or $600 for this. That's an old original, sealed in the box Johan from 1958. No smile, no warpage.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
He bought 3 or 4 of them until he got one that was straight. You know how the old acetate would warp.
Yeah.
I'm sure he'll appreciate it when it's done.
He
I
better.
hope.
I might have to contact that guy and give him some measurements for one of these ladder racks. Because this second gen 3500 looks really good with a ladder rack. It needs to be a freaking hair longer and a hair narrower.
Anybody ever order decals from STS?
Yes.
So
His
how long
decals
did
are all right, but I will never order from that man ever again in my life. But that's a different story.
Yeah. Well, he quoted me for this Falcon, and it was reasonable and everything, but it was like 12 weeks minimum lead time. It's like,
Oh yeah, for
so
custom,
what are you
he's
going to
way
do? You got to
behind.
plan a year ahead or
Yeah.
something?
Yeah, he's way behind.
Yeah. They're popular, and it's just him and his wife. So, and they do go to a lot of shows.
So that means that I could invest in $10,000 for a printer and
That'd be correct.
take the heat off of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be your second customer.
That wouldn't be a bad investment if it was. If you
You know what?
were
As long
sure
as your
to be able to-
turnaround quicker, I'd be your third.
Exactly.
My guess
or-
is anybody that did it, like even if I did it, it would probably get overwhelmed too because there's just not enough people doing it.
Right.
Yeah.
And everybody wants something custom done. I'll be like
Luckily,
your
these homemade ones worked
50th
out. but
customer after the price comes down.
I was impressed with my homemade ones. They're not perfect, you know. It's gotta. You gotta.
I
I
have
mean,
yet-
price come down. We get the friend discount.
I have the printer paper to do it, the decal paper. I just haven't tried it yet.
It's fun ish.
Ish. Well, and I did find there was a YouTube video I found, and I saved it in my favorites. And he was showing how to. He had a program that he had downloaded, and he could resize things. And I figured that was something I really needed before I even attempted it. But I'll have to look at it again before I do anything.
Tim
Yeah,
Brown.
And it
There we
doesn't
go.
even have to be that extravagant. Like I used Microsoft Word
Yeah.
to resize mine because there's a ruler there, you know, and you're
Yeah.
able to actually hold up a ruler to your scale on the computer screen and it matches. So I held that to that and back to my car, back and forth. And I got them sized just perfect. See, make me big here. I'll show it again.
Go over and watch Throttle Powers. He's got 3 videos up.
Does he have some that shows it?
He shows how to make decals.
Okay.
His dad makes decals.
Well, that looks really good.
for him and
That's white
him and
paper.
Tim. So
Yeah, I like it.
they're pretty knowledgeable doing decals.
I mean, ideally, inside those licks should be orange back there, but
Yeah.
that was a little too tedious. So I thought, well, you know, I'll live with it.
Now, is that on white decal paper?
This is on white paper. I
Yeah.
was going to go clear, but I think even with that orange, it wouldn't have looked right. I think it would have been too translucent. Because I've
Yeah.
seen the videos where if you use the clear paper on white, it's perfect.
Yeah.
But on any other color, they almost like disappear.
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, it probably would have washed out on you.
Yeah.
The hard
I
part's
can
cutting
live
around
with
the edges.
it. Yeah, I had to cut that awfully close. I used my scalpel, a brand new blade. So
Yeah. And 4-color laser printers are not exactly cheap. So that's,
yeah, and this was
No.
just an inkjet.
yeah.
Yeah, I've got a Canon inkjet.
I've even got these for when I do that Dodge. When I guy found on eBay 3D printed these mirrors for the 18th scale Ertl 2nd gen Dodge, and I got him to scale them down. And he sent me 2 sets. Little Dodge unflipped tow mirrors.
Now, does STS give you any spares?
Nope.
No, that's not entirely true. So it depends on the decal set and what you're asking for.
Okay.
Because I had ones that I had made up for my my USAC Camaro that I failed at, and I did have a couple extras that I actually ended up using because I screwed 1 or 2 of them up. So yeah, it just kind of all depends.
It depends on the
Okay.
decal sheet size and the artwork. I mean, if you can
Yeah.
build
Yeah, because that
redundancy
made
into
me
your
nervous
artwork.
too. Like wait 12 weeks and then screw it up would piss me off.
I
Yeah,
waited
that
6
happened.
months.
But the other thing is, if they've done it for you
I just
once,
went by a
and
week ago.
reproducing it won't take as long
Right.
because they keep
Right.
the file.
Yeah,
It's
but all my
$25
stuff,
then.
all my stuff will probably be a one-off. It'd be custom car.
Well,
I'm too spontaneous though. Like I don't even know. Like the day I got this model out and started working on it, that very day I didn't have the vision. It came to me.
Yeah.
So you can't wait 12 weeks to order something when you work like that.
Yeah, you gotta get it while the irons are hot, huh?
Yeah. But I like
We can
being
do the other way around,
spontaneous.
too,
It's
depending where
the
you get
way
them
I
from.
roll.
Yeah, that's one thing I'm not. I've only been pondering this for 3 months. If I ever paid attention to my wife like I did this thing, she'd be one happy camper.
I think she'd be even more sick of it.
Hey, you're probably right. Her watching Jimmy, she might come up with another nickname for you. Yeah, I better get some water out. I had a mask on earlier when I cut all this out. It still got my sinuses messed up.
Yeah. When I had Second Chance TVs, I had to pay for a whole sheet, so I got 11 sets of these.
Oh, sweet.
Ooh, man, is this
No,
stuff
before.
stink.
But you
So
do have to
they're
cut right
okay.
up to the
But-
edge of those, though, right?
Yep. Yeah, it's all
Yeah.
printed on one solid piece. Yeah. Yeah, if you want that, do the where you can print separate. You're gonna have a screen printer. Because the first pass of the screen printer is the clear backing,
I see.
and then you print your colors get printed over the top of the clear backing. Where on this, the whole sheet is the clear backing.
Gotcha.
But it's the same way on the ones you did. I mean, it's all one solid sheet.
Yeah, I'm gonna experiment and do some more on my own.
So you have the 4-color laser printer, which prints white, then you can, and laser jet decal paper you don't have to seal
Yeah.
after it's printed. But they're $500-600 for the printer, and then every time you got to buy new ink, they're like each color's like $250. Just like cartridges for toner.
Yep, they're a little on the salty side. I've looked into them. Nope, not on my Social Security check.
Yeah, yeah. That was what I was going to do. I figured, I'll go get a 4-color printer, and it was like $800. At that time, it was like $800 for that, and $250 for each toner color. So another $1,000 just for toner.
So Bruce had the same broke income as me, huh?
Oh yeah.
And they call it fixed. Why don't they?
It's definitely broken.
Why don't they fix
Yeah.
it? They're gonna call it that.
It's like me this week. I've been fighting car insurance quotes and homeowners because both went up this year. But hell, we're not even putting like 1,000 miles a year on our cars anymore. And
Yeah.
you know, it just went up to like $1,000 for 6 months for 2 cars.
Really?
And it's like I got perfect score, credit score, all that. Never had a claim. So I fired them. I found somebody for $300 for 2 cars for 6 months.
Dang.
Who were you with?
A place called Encova.
Oh yeah, I dealt with them
So now I'm going to Allstate.
when
That's what we got. And for homeowners, dad's truck, mom's, mine, and my old truck we're still paying on. It's nowhere. It's for 4 vehicles and 2 motorcycles. It's not even that much.
Yeah, I got $600 a year for full coverage from Prudential, but I've been with them for 32 years too.
I
still
think
have
they bank on people not checking and like
Yeah.
paying the bill, but you know.
Oh,
I let
yeah.
it slide last time when it went up, but this time I was like, nope, I ain't doing that. Not again.
And shit,
Yeah,
my
they,
truck's the most expensive because they still have me down as a new driver.
I dealt with that Encova when my van got totaled up. That's who
Yeah,
the
they gotta
lady's
tell you
insurance
25,
was.
Jay.
Yeah.
They didn't want to pay me what the van was worth.
Unless you get married, you can get married and your insurance rate will go down.
I'm
Uh huh.
okay.
I've never understood that.
Well, you end up paying in the long run.
I don't know.
Yeah, you do. Says guy's been married twice.
Yeah, me
Yeah,
too.
Three
I have
times.
AAA and it's $600 a year for my car.
Second time
Married,
was a charm,
married
right?
once and divorced once, and it's going to stay that way.
Third time's a charm. I finally nailed it.
You're right.
Well, the first time almost killed me, so there's not going to be a second.
Yeah.
Seriously, my ex, my last ex, yeah, she tried to murder me too.
Well,
The kids think that I'm so cruel for leaving her. It's like, well, they just didn't get it. She was going to kill me.
Yeah.
Literally. She came out with me with knives and stuff. Luckily, we didn't have any guns in the house at the time.
Her cooking was that bad, huh?
Yeah.
I know my ex was. That woman couldn't even open a can without messing it up.
I worked
left
second
mine.
shift for several years, and I was given this giant spiral ham, giant thing, and she was cooking that up like an hour before I had to go to work. I'm like, well, why are you doing that? I got to work. Well, okay, it'll be here when you get home. She took that whole thing and ran it through a grinder and made like spam out of it or whatever.
Ham salad. Yeah.
Yeah, the whole night I was like licking my chops. Couldn't wait to get home from work to have some nice big ham sandwiches. I couldn't find it. I'm like, I had to wake her up. Like, where's the ham? In that bowl.
Oh, geez.
Oh, I was so pissed off. Should have divorced her for that.
Yeah, why would you wait the perfectly good one?
Mine couldn't even boil water without burning it. I'm sure she had the same opinion of me.
Yeah, I'm okay for a little while. I have an unfortunate thing where I attract crazy bitches, so I'm okay for a little while.
oh, you mean you're a guy?
Yeah,
I think we all do that.
Don't be in a hurry, Jimmy. That's all I can tell you.
what turned me off was the last one. Driving down the street, yanked the wheel and tried to send us into a pole.
Oh, jeez.
That would
Yeah, I think wasn't there something on Netflix recently about Some crazy
Kamikaze.
bitch did that.
Mm-hmm. I don't have no.
Well, at least you wasn't with Lorena Bobbitt. Turned you into a spokesman for Snap Off Tools.
Snap off.
I don't even remember what we were arguing about. I think she just swore up and down I was cheating on her.
Sounds like a good reason to let her go.
Yeah.
Yeah. After 20 minutes of bitching, I told her to shut the fuck up. She grabbed the steering wheel of the truck and yanked it towards the ditch.
Love them and leave them. That's the best way.
Yeah. I
At least it works better
I
for
pulled
me.
over and told her, like, be happy you're a woman. Because if you were a man, I'd be dragging you out of this truck by your fucking hair. I'm going to drive to school. You're going to get out of my truck.
Good thing they don't do live PD in your neighborhood, Jimmy.
There'd be a lot of meth heads arrested.
Yeah.
You drive
You ever watch that
25
on
minutes
Friday
down the
night?
road where I'm at to
Oh
the
my
trailer
goodness.
park. You drive about 25 minutes to the trailer park, and yeah, about half the trailers are labs. We'll put it that way.
They sure get some characters on that live PD on Friday nights.
Oh, I love watching that show.
I haven't
Yeah.
watched that since they took it off the air back right as COVID was starting, wasn't it?
Well, they got it on Reels channel now. It's called On Patrol Live now.
Okay.
Yep. They brought body cam back.
So it's the same
Reels
thing.
brought all that
and
stuff
not,
back.
not reruns, right?
Right,
Nope,
same one with Dan Abrams.
Okay.
yeah, it's all new stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, they do Toledo, Tulsa, Oklahoma, somewhere in Tennessee, North or South Carolina. I think the Toledo one is probably the worst city they show, even over Tulsa.
There's a new one we've been watching. It's Ozark PD.
Yeah.
And the first episode of it was them filming. It was last year's bike week.
Oh.
And
Daytona.
I'm watching it, and one of the dudes I work with, one of my guys, he's a Mongol. He rides with the local Mongol chapter around here. He's like, dude, turn on channel, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I'm watching it. It's Ozark PD. He's like, dude, I'm standing over there in the corner smoking a joint. Fucking with the rest of the Mongols. Look over there. We're on this scene right now. Look over by the abandoned buildings. I'm like, holy shit, that is you.
Yeah, I think a lot of the problems are created from the cameras being there. Everybody wants to be on camera anymore.
Not me.
You
You
wanna
wouldn't
be
catch
on
me
that
dead
camera.
on camera.
Not the
Man,
kind of
this
camera
thing-
I'm looking for.
That's what you call fragile.
Gee,
Man, this thing is.
Baby.
If I don't break this, I'll be surprised.
you will break it.
This
And you
resin,
will
is,
be surprised.
this resin is so fragile. Good thing it ain't the 3D resin, or I would have broke it by now. That stuff's like a potato chip.
Well,
Sharp chip.
aluminum, flat black. What else needs Canada? Flat black. Probably that.
The only time I've ever been on TV, the only thing you saw was my hand.
Your hand?
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
You a hand model?
I guess.
Selling rings or watches?
Actually, I was selling digital command control systems.
Oh, yeah.
Believe it or not, there was a time where I was very camera shy. Back in the 70s when they had the fuel crisis, I was a salesman, and I was at a gas station filling up my van, company van, and a news station asked me if they could interview me about the fuel crisis and the prices and all that stuff. And I'm like, oh, yeah, sure. Every time they turned the camera on, I just froze.
Oh, jeez.
They had to go to somebody else.
It was like
And
a 5-minute,
here I got a YouTube channel now.
those 5-minute fluff piece news things when it was a trade show. The guy, I was on there for like 3 minutes, and the only thing you saw was my hand pushing the buttons on the digital control system.
So now we got Hollywood Ken and Bob.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was on the Oklahoma City News for a trade show, and one of those news fluff pieces, and yeah, all they saw was my hand. Heard my voice, so it's just like YouTube.
I wasn't on it, but my old Silverado was on the news. I drove by the cop shop when they were down there doing a story.
Okay.
Boy, this is going to be fun to put together.
Friggin', I didn't know what they're doing. I drove by picking up one of my buddies. Dad sent me a text. You were on the news. I'm like, what? I was? He's like, yeah, well, your truck was at least. I just watched you drive by and California roller, that damn stop sign.
Uh-oh.
Like, I slowed down. I didn't stop.
Nothing like getting busted by your parents by your truck being on TV.
Yeah, no
Yeah,
kidding.
that was fun.
Good thing they didn't have that back when we were young.
No kidding.
Especially
I'm
if they had.
thinking a California stop in front of the police department probably wasn't the best idea either.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't. I wasn't paying attention and just completely blew by the stop sign.
Especially if they had cameras in cornfields. That one car I had, we used to blast through cornfields with it. That was such a ball. It was that 69 Ford. I'd come home the next morning, Dad would say, well, you got corn stalks sticking out of the grill of your car. We'd make our own little maze through the farmer's field. One night we got stuck out there, and
I was about to say,
he'd come out there bitching up a storm. Next thing you know, he's back there with his tractor trying to help pull us out of the mud. We hit a ravine, and he ended up being a friend of mine. It's, man, that would be fun, driving a car through cornfields.
Yeah.
That or we'd pass out of the traffic light, being too drunk. It only took a couple times of doing that.
Yeah, that's one thing I've never done.
Back then, you had to be falling down drunk to get a DUI.
And I've had two of my friends. One's a year older than me, and the other one's a year younger than me, and they've both already lost their licenses at DUIs.
and how old are you?
20.
Oh my God.
He's still a baby.
You are a baby. Yeah.
Yeah. I thought you were a little older than that, but wow.
Yeah. I don't-
Oh, so your back and legs and arms and all that don't hurt. What's that like?
Yeah, really. I'm sitting here warning myself.
Wouldn't that be nice?
It'll sound like popcorn
What-
when you get up every morning.
You can probably sleep for more than 4 hours having to get up to pee too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nah, not that. I drink an ungodly amount of water.
That's an issue.
I'm on routine from fucking 4 o'clock every night without a fail. And then
Now, let's see.
about 4:30, my alarm goes off to get up for it.
There'll be a day where you quit drinking water at 4 in the afternoon because you gotta go to bed at night.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
1 cup of coffee a day.
And I'm down to 2 cups of coffee and my energy drink.
Well,
God forbid you.
I'm still a pot
drinking.
of coffee every morning. But
God forbid you drink a beer after 6.
now 1 beer's good. 2 beers, I wake back up.
Ugh.
1 beer usually relaxes me enough to go to sleep.
End up with a wet bed.
you had to say that, didn't you?
All right, bare metal
I
foil.
was going to go pay the water bill.
Done.
5646.
No, what else I got? Besides the body and interior, nothing else I know I can paint. No. There's the chassis. Motor. No. No, that's all good. I have to figure out what color the body is going to be.
I actually had to buy new mechanical pencils the other day. My good one I've had 30 years rolled off the bench and broke.
Ooh.
Oh no!
Can't do stuff like this without a good sharp pencil.
I haven't had a good one of those since I was in high school in the 80s.
Get
Your
brand new.
offer was accepted. Ooh, he accepted my offer on. Speaking of eBay, I just had an offer I made accepted. Took them long enough. I made that offer like 2 days ago. You had to think about it, I guess.
I guess.
Well, at least it was eBay and not OnlyFans.
Yeah, really.
No, that's Kevin and Jeff's thing.
What's OnlyFans?
That's how
Pay-per-view
Kevin makes his
porn.
money.
No clue.
It's more of an adult-oriented kind of.
I'm just
That's
kidding.
how Kevin makes his money. Jeff's on Feet Finder.
On what? Oh,
I'd be surprised if I don't have to do a bunch of fill in here. Careful enough. I don't know, whoever painted that original body first ground up all the rain rails like around the windows and stuff. I'm gonna have to recreate that on the roof.
Hackers.
Man, I'll tell you, that model looked pretty good till I stripped it. The hidden sins under that paint were unbearable. It's a shame I stripped it and then found out I had an extra body downstairs in the basement.
Yeah, I couldn't believe you showed
Oh,
me
man.
that day. It's like, how do you not know you got that?
It was down there since 1999. You wouldn't believe the stuff I found in that box. I had
Same reason I have
255.
669 Camaros, because you forget you got them and you buy another one every time they're out.
I had 255 Pontiacs down there.
But with
I
the
plan on-
aggravation that you've been experiencing and the
Oh.
uniqueness of the car, I don't know. I just would think you'd remember that.
Shit.
You know, a Camaro, yeah, you could forget, but a '58 Oldswagon.
Well, I was down there looking for Krista's builds from when she was little. So I thought maybe I stuck them in a box down there. We still haven't found them. She's got 4 or 5 models she built as a kid. And we have no idea where they went. I wouldn't have thrown those away. Yeah, that's Saul's doll. Now, she used to sit right next to me at the bench and build right next to me when she was 8, 9, or 10.
How cute.
She's looking for old square body Chevy long bed. She wants to build a replica of our truck we had when she was little. It was an old beater truck I bought to do the remodeling around here. I figured instead of paying somebody to make runs to the dump, I'd buy a $600 truck and do my own hauling with. We got done with it. We beat the crap out of it down at the cabin in Zanesville.
This last batch of foil does not stick very good.
My wife would put her little helmet on her and seatbelt her in the seat, and we'd ramrod through the woods down there. And we actually cut golf cart trails back in the woods back in there for everybody at the campground. Bent the front of the truck all up and everything doing it, but we had fun. We got stuck between 2 trees one night, and I had to back the truck up, and it actually bent the bumpers, the front bumper out. Battery fell out. And she was sitting there giggling, and good times.
How old
So
is she
she-
now?
She'll be 42 in September. Yeah, she was a little thing then.
Yeah.
Oh, he's not here right now, Boston. I'll put it up when I get back.
That was the last time we was down at the cabin was back then. Our cabin's still standing. I don't know how, but in Zanesville, right on the Muskingum River.
Zanesville, Ohio.
Yep,
Yeah.
Ellis Dam. That's where our cabin's at. Her sister actually still lives there. They built a new cabin right as you come into the park there.
Huh.
Our cabin wasn't much more than a shack. But it's still there.
That sounds like the lake cottage my parents have been living in for the last 20 some years.
Yeah.
Well, mom's there now. Dad passed back in December.
Oh, really? That sucks.
Yeah. That's part of
Well,
life, though. Someday
But
I'll be there too.
her dad bought that property right before he passed away in 1990, and he never really got to use it. He bought it so he'd have a place when they went down there for deer hunting. They'd go down to Salt Fork and do their deer hunting. We ended up, the whole family would go down there and camp. That's my idea of camping.
Hunting
down
was
there.
never something our family did. Dad was a wounded Vietnam veteran, so he never even owned a gun after that.
Yeah, I'm not much of a hunter either, but they sure were.
I haven't been out a couple of years. I want to get back. I want to get back up to the deer stand.
He was really into fishing, being right on that river there. He brought in I think it was a 38-pound catfish.
That's something I love to do is fish.
Looked like a baby shark. He hung that thing up on the tree by a hook, and Krista was standing next to it, and it was longer than she was back then. That was one big catfish. She wasn't a bit afraid of that fish.
Catfish is good. I love catfish.
That kid has no fear when it comes to creatures, and she has an actual snake room in her house. That's why Dad don't go and visit her.
Snakes are cool.
I don't blame you, Dad. I'm not a fan of them myself.
Snakes are cool.
Yeah, she's got 4 of them. Her
Snakes
white.
taste good, but the best ones are dead.
Yep.
That's still the funniest photo we have. It's a photo of me, man. I'm way little. Friggin', I spent most of my all day outside. I come up to the back door. Friggin', I'm knocking on the door. I'm like, Mom, look what I got. I'm standing there holding a fucking garden snake by its head.
Yeah. Well, I sent you a picture of
Look
her
what I
snakes,
found.
didn't I, Jimmy?
I like snakes. I don't do spiders.
Yeah.
I don't know why I love snakes, but I don't do spiders.
Her white, I think it's called a ball python. She named him Linguini.
A boa?
Little python. Every time she comes over, she has that thing inside her shirt, and he'll come popping his head out and scare the fuck out of me.
Snakes are cool.
Enough with the damn snakes already.
I'm laughing, but I shouldn't be because I'd be terrified.
There's this
I
place
told her-
around here.
I told
Like
her,
you
don't
could,
bring your snakes back here again.
Or it's not around here, but you can rent like animals and stuff like parties and stuff like ponies and shit like that.
Yeah.
Well, he has snakes too. And I wanted to rent a snake one year for Halloween really bad. 'Cause I wanted to walk around dressed like Alice Cooper with a damn snake around me.
Now we're getting there. Got one side fitted. Probably got my hand right in the way. That's gonna be fun gluing this together.
Well, guys, I think I built as much as I can on this tonight, so I'm gonna bug
right.
out.
Thanks for coming in. You're always welcome.
Yeah, I'll
Appreciate
probably-
you.
I'll
Appreciate
probably be leaving too, because every time somebody leaves, I get booted. Don't ask me why.
Yeah, hopefully I don't knock you out of it. All right, guys, have fun. Appreciate it.
All right. Good
All
night,
right,
kid.
catch, man.
Night,
I
Ken.
can.
Let's see if we still got everybody.
I don't know. Do you?
I hear
Yeah.
Bruce.
I'm
Yeah.
I
still
don't
here.
hear Bob. I don't hear Jimmy.
Is Kevin talking?
Kevin's here.
Huh. I think-
No, he just blowing some hot air.
I think I lost everybody but Bruce.
No, I'm here. You
Guess
can hear
I'd have
me?
to log back in.
Jimmy's
Otherwise-
talking to you.
Yeah, I can't hear him.
Jeff,
Guess
can
I'm gonna have to look,
I just called
pop
you
back
Jeff.
in.
That's an insult to Jeff. I just called you Jeff. I'm gonna get a text message about that here in like 20 minutes. Log.
All right, Cliff. Have a good night.
Oh, I
I'll
got
try
paint
you
on my
back.
fingers. I don't want to touch his body. Could paint these tires though. Oh, I'm tired. Ooh, tired.
All right. Let's see here. Let's get this part sprayed.
There's one tire. Ooh, tired. I am missing a tire. That ain't good. I'm missing a tire. Nope, there it is. Yay! Wow. I bought a giant pack of alligator clips and I have no clue where any of them. Somewhere else.
I don't know what that was, but
Yeah, that is the only silver I got left.
I just need to order that pack of like 100 alligator clips on man. Keep them calling.
Okay, engine as far as I can go there. Chassis, I gotta wait for it to dry. Wait for the exhaust to dry.
I'm gonna paint these tires in. I'm about at a stopping point. I need to chrome the wheels, but I'm not in a big of a mood.
Be right back.
Oh, damn.
We'll probably be on for at least another half hour or so, Kevin. Yeah, he needs to break down and get himself a tablet and that'll take care of that problem. Have Krista go on to her computer and she'll be able to get try to log into your Chrome. If you know your username and if you lost your password, she can get it recovered, and then you can open your Chromebook up.
All right, well, I'm at a stopping point for the night. I'm gonna jump off.
All right.
Catch you guys all later.
All right, Jimmy, have a good one, buddy.
Later.
Thanks, guys.
Copper. he's back.
Let's try it again. I was doing just sitting here minding my own business and it quit work. Yeah, Krista had my computer for a month trying to get it open. Never did figure it out.
So you might have to go on to another one to log into your Chrome account, your Google account, and
Yes,
get the new password, get the password reset.
yeah, she did all that. I don't know. It's let's see. This bumper ain't gonna work on this. Get some. Let me look. Guess I'm gonna have to stay with the bumper that I modified. Dang it. I was hoping I could cheat this. Hoping I could use the old bumper that came with this. I didn't have to have everything replated. That ain't gonna happen.
Okay.
I didn't look to see if I'm aimed up on the bench. That's close enough. The cool thing about this is I could take these chrome parts. I was able to remove it here where all that's molded in with the resin. When I can drill out the headlights on the kit parts and do the UV resin this time. I hate them molded in chrome headlights. And it's getting there. That's about the only part of that resin that was molded good. It's good things that tailgate has a lot of detail with all the scripts and stuff in it. Still got little air pockets around the window trim.
Best filler for gap between cast resin and styrene. Change the nose on the Barracuda, there's a little gap. Depending on how big it is, if it's a fairly small one, you can use the UV resin.
Yeah, that stuff's amazing.
Yes.
If it's fairly big, you might want to put a piece of styrene in there or something. But or yeah, a thick super glue. Thing I like about the resin, until you cure it, it's you can wipe it off or do whatever. So if it's
Yeah.
put a little in, let it sink in, put a little more in, let it sink in, put a little more until you get it.
Yeah.
And then once it's cured, it won't shrink.
Yeah, and then you can back up behind it with some tape so it doesn't run through too, and then harden it. I did some experimenting on this. Here, you got the UV resin glue and then the just straight resin. The glue's a lot stronger. You can see what happened when I did this test piece where I glued styrene to this roof. I actually had to break this apart with pliers to break that bond. And this is just the regular resin, the clear, but this stuff here yellows, the glue. I ordered both. Got both.
I use UV resin to put 3D engines together with.
Yeah. It's good stuff. You're not going to get that off of there, though, unless you soak it in alcohol or something.
Once it's cured, it's there. It ain't going nowhere.
Yeah. I actually broke that in a million pieces trying to get that.
Like between two smooth pieces of plastic, it will pop out.
This was
anywhere slightly porous, and it's there for good.
See, this was my test mule here to see what I was going to bond this with. And I used to use epoxy, but this stuff's a lot nicer. It's like welding. You can cure it right away.
I always rough up the area where I'm going to be putting that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I did the test with the headlight here. The UV glue I used was yellow in this headlight, and this is the clear stuff. Got pretty convincing headlight.
If you're using it for earlier filler, it sands. You know, once it cures, it'll sand just like regular plastic.
Yeah, I
resin.
didn't try sanding this
Yeah,
yet.
you can sand it right out. All that UV resin, it's good stuff. I like it. That's about the only filler I have anymore. I mean, I've got more, but I can't remember last time I opened up my bottle of Bondo.
Yeah, the
Yeah, the glass works for good. That too works for that glue and glass. And
problem I'm finding with the UV glue, though, it stays sticky and oily, but the regular clear don't. It hardens like hard plastic. See, this is the glue here, and it's real sticky yet,
yeah,
but it holds like a booger. I just have to be careful not to get it where I don't want it, obviously. This poor test mule's been through the war. Oh, so there's actually 4 bodies I got into this. I forgot about this one. That's the test of the Fusion Firm. I just blobbed it on there with a brush to see how durable it was. You can run your hand over it and anything, and it doesn't seem to affect it. See? There's no clear on that. That's just right on resin. I'm kind of surprised. I may be using that on these bumpers. I don't know yet. Haven't made up my mind yet. Couple things I'm gonna have to have him okay before I do it. I don't want this done and have him come back later and say, "Oh, this didn't hold up." Reggie? Boy, that's some thick old resin there. Wonder how thick this piece is. No reason for saving that roof's because I already cut all them grooves. I got 2 days in cutting them slots for those frets. I ain't backing out on that. I'm gonna call that side good. That's pretty good. Oh, yeah, drop it and break it.
yeah, that's the way.
Gotta keep my hands above the counter in case I do drop it. That's the thing with that 3D resin. I dropped like from about a foot off the table to the table. It snapped the stupid thing. This resin's a lot tougher than that. I like that. That's good. Okay, put this up so I don't break it. Almost time for some new sandpaper here. It's losing its oomph. Work. It did the hard side first. You heard anything from Joey, Bob?
Joey Collins?
Yeah.
No.
Nope. Not me either.
Huh.
I texted him once, asked him how he's doing. Now I never got an answer.
Really? Wonder if he's still all right. I got his email. Maybe I'll email him later.
I haven't talked to him since he quit modeling and was working on rebuilding that truck.
Yeah. Oh man, that stuff stinks. Ooh. You'd think after 30 years that resin would quit stinking.
Nope.
Huh. We used to clean my wife and her parents used to clean the dentist office where they always went. They had a room in the basement where they made dentures and stuff. And they used this resin for their models of the dentures.
Uh-huh.
It reminds me of the smell of that place. The whole building stunk like that. They used to get that stuff by the buckets. I always wondered why I got sick every time we went up there. I made sure to wear my mask when I ground all this apart earlier. Well, I'm wet sanding it now. Nasty stuff. That's going to take a minute. Huh. The tape ain't even holding this down no more. Oh, I need some new sandpaper. I got more 400 here. That's 600. 600. I'm gonna have to get another sheet out.
Okay. Do I still have it? EFI up here.
Yeah, it ain't even cutting no more.
Thought I had one.
What I get for buying off-brand sandpaper. That Gator brand, wet or dry, and it ain't near as good as 3M.
There's my HEI. All right.
Yeah, that was nuts.
All right, gentlemen, I think I am done for the evening.
Okay.
Here's where we're at. Here's the port side of the aircraft, more or less done.
Nice.
Sweet.
Yeah, I'm really
That-
happy with these decals. I'm surprised after 25 years they're doing really, really well.
That's the Phantom.
Yeah.
Cool.
Nice.
This was the Air Guard unit from back home, and they were flying those up until 1992, I think. I left there in '89 for the Air Force, but they were still there when I was in high school.
Yeah, we had Air Guard here had the F-15s for the longest time because, well, they were being built right there on the same airport as the ANG was, Missouri National Guard was.
Right.
And they did several commemorative ones. They did a St. Louis Blues one, a St. Louis Cardinals one. They did a Gateway Arch commemorative one, playing a bunch of the Missouri Guard is now based out of Kansas City instead of St. Louis.
Oh, are they?
Right.
I know
Yeah.
when I was there at Whiteman let's see, what year did they move? Richards Gebauer up there by Kansas City. They moved the A-10s down to Whiteman. And that was, I want to say that was like 96-ish. something like that.
That's the Warthog, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I enjoy building a plane down there.
Well, this is really where my hobby started. And
Yeah.
automobiles have been a more recent thing for me.
Yeah, I switched to mostly cars because I ran out of space for the airplanes.
Yeah, there is that.
The only 2 planes I got, and they sit on top of the cabinet.
Yeah, these guys that are building these 1/32 scale. I'm like, oh my God, man, where are you putting these things?
Okay.
They hang from the ceiling.
They have to. I mean, this F4 Phantom's 1/48, and it's still 1.5 feet long by almost 1 foot wide.
Yeah, it looks pretty big.
All right, guys. Y'all have a good night.
Good night.
Catch you again later.
All right.
Later, man.
See you, TJ.
Bye.
I think that DC3's 144th, and it's still huge. The Eastern Airline. Oh, I lost my connection again. Can you hear
I
me?
got a
still
bunch
here.
of 30-second scale ones back there in the
Which that would
stash.
be no
I just haven't got around to them.
crap.
With that, how you doing? Oh, yeah, I got a bunch of. In fact, that plane he's got, I've got a 30-second scale one back there, the F4 Phantom. I got the Wild Weasel one back there. Yeah, that's all. Probably swap 30-second ones all hang from the ceiling. There's nowhere else to go with them. Oh. It's all right, Kevin. We're gonna be going pretty soon anyway. 'Cause I'm about done too.
Yep, me too. I've been sitting here all day long. Literally.
And I just took the paint booth down and found more parts I needed to paint. It's like, no, I'm not putting the paint booth back up. So
Yeah, I just put the next victim in the Susie bake oven. I got this out. That's that titanium alloy.
yeah,
So it's going to get red candy over that because I want to see what that's going to do.
that would be cool.
Yeah. This is the one that I'm redoing from my childhood because I got the one I did when I was a kid. So this is Bruce now and then Bruce then.
That's kind of what this is. I mean, I built this kit back in 1983.
And so, I'm going to have them sitting side by side. And it kind of entertained the idea of taking them both Acme just for giggles.
Yeah.
But this one will be going. I mean, that much is for certain. Everything I'm building now is going to Acme. So,
No, I pick about 80% of what I build down there.
yeah.
I don't care if it's good or not. You know.
Thanks, Kevin. So, yeah, my brain's about fried for the day. I'm making templates to paint this thing to top half white so I can get the curve in it. That's what I was doing here with this.
Yeah.
So the top half's going to be white and the bottom half's going to be Sinclair green. So that's my shop truck for Acme.
Yeah. Yeah. The easy bake oven with the light bulb in it. Yeah. My sisters had them. Every one of them had one. A little package of cake mix I had to make. But thank everybody for coming tonight. We had a good time. So I wasn't feeling good when we got here. I'm all pepped up now. So thanks for that, guys. And we'll be back next week. I'm considering moving to Wednesday nights. We'll see. I'll think about it a little bit more.
Just before we go, AMC Livecast Thursday night. 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
All
We
right,
got an
we're gonna
awesome
be there.
guest.
You're gonna be there.
You're going to enjoy it. A lot of good news coming through.
Awesome.
So thanks for letting us in, Bob, and putting it
No
on.
problem.
So
No problem. Thanks for
we'll
coming.
follow you
in.
wherever night you take.
Yeah, I'm thinking because I have that issue on one Tuesday a month. Figure there's nobody on Wednesday night. Maybe I'll move to Wednesday, and that'll take care of that problem.
No,
All right, thanks everybody. Good night, Kevin, Lance, Ron, everybody left in the chat, and we'll see you next time.
bye.